autistic. I don't like the word retard.
That's not the same thing. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but because
I gotta stop calling him retarded.
Oh no, you did. You told me that.
He just thinks he's retarded.
Because I keep calling him retarded.
We're all retarded.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Does it approve? Did you?
It I don't know. I think, listen, when it comes to things like that, I feel like if you believe it and you feel like it's working, God bless you.
Exactly.
You know, like I'm all about the placebo effect.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
At the end of the day, you're doing shit to make you feel better. So if you feel better, you feel better. It's working.
Placebo effect's a very real thing, man.
Yeah. But it's...
Well, it just
if it
comes
works,
down
it
to
works.
your belief you can create your reality by your belief, basically. Because there's like a quantum field that has all... As soon as you focus on something, like atoms will like organize themselves. I watch Gaia all the time. I just finished a channeling one, and then I'm listed. What's the other one I'm watching now? Like frequencies, like healing frequencies or something with Joe Dispenza. So I'm into like all that stuff.
So you've read the quantum shit.
You've read The Secret.
I haven't read The Secret, but I know the gist of The Secret. Yeah. But I've read like a lot of books like that along those lines.
Which basically it's like visualizing the law of attraction.
Not really. It's just like putting yourself at ease and relaxing, and then being happy and like putting yourself in that state where you have whatever you dream of and just being happy and grateful, and it all comes to you pretty much. And I have noticed that when I relax more and I'm not like neurotic and focus on how I'm going to get somewhere, like things will come to me if I'm like more relaxed.
What do you mean when you focus on how you're going to get somewhere? Like not location-wise, but...
Like the steps it would take, like, hey, okay, I'm going to save this much. I'm going to get this job. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Like that's... It counteracts all of that law of attraction thing because you're stressing out about you're focusing on the lack instead of the abundance that you pretty much already have if you're, gratuitous enough.
Are we live streaming tonight?
Nah. Fuck it. We can. I don't know. If we do, don't do the whole... I don't think we should do the whole episode. Or we do it. I don't give a shit, bro. Just whatever you pick.
Do you guys even care about this anymore?
Care about what?
You're like, let's get this over with. I don't give a shit.
No.
He's like, I want to take my ice bath, and that's all I want to do. He's like, I want to go to sleep in my ice bath.
No. I've been itching
tiger's eye off my ass. To start taking more ice baths then. That'll clear that itch. I've been itchy lately.
I've been itchy.
Oh God.
No, I've been. I like bullshitting. So I mean, the social aspect of doing all this is.
Yeah, no, it's fun. That's why we started. That's why we do it. It's fun. It's a good time.
I mean, if you're a social person and you,
I'm actually not. I'm super introverted.
This is gonna be great. You're gonna be a great guest for this podcast. Walks in like, hey, where's the music?
Like, I don't see any lights flashing.
There's no black lights. There's no music. What the
hell's
going on?
Charge my phone and put Netflix on.
Put on Boy Meets World.
Yo, you like some good shit. That was
have good taste.
If you forced me to pick one show favorite all time ever, it would be Boy Meets World.
That is my Eric Matthews. He's
just
the best.
He's just a fucking chooch. You know what I mean?
He's the best part of the show.
Are you a couple years older than me or no? I think
Probably.
you are.
You're 33?
34.
I'm 36.
Yeah, so I think just when it was on, you resonated a little more with Eric than I did with Corey.
Yeah, but I feel like the show is so good because Eric is so funny. You know what I mean?
I've never seen an episode.
Like the dynamic between them all, but Eric like comes out as he's a dumbass.
Yeah, I think they overdid it a little towards the end with him.
No, see, season 3...
I don't remember.
To like the college years, the early
but
ones.
in college, he was so stupid. Like, super stupid.
That's what made it so great. I resonate with the stupid people.
Your team Topanga
I see myself
or Team Lauren?
In him, Josh.
Oh, you kind of look like Lauren. Remember Lauren from the ski lodge? There's a little resemblance
thank you.
there.
She was hot.
There's a resemblance there.
Topanga was annoying.
Can we bring up Lauren? I want to see
Topanga's the boo.
Jamie, can you bring up Lauren, please?
From what
I'll never forget that episode. Is like.
Wait, are we live?
The scale. We might be.
I don't know.
He doesn't usually. No.
We don't tell our guests. We just.
Oh, you know what? We should give you this.
I
the
wish
disclaimer.
I looked like her.
We should give you the disclaimer that like nothing is edited. You know, we don't cut anything out. So be careful. You know, make sure you don't say anything.
If I rip a huge fart, you will not.
Yeah, don't do it
edit
again,
that out.
please.
Just don't do it again.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
No. I'm just saying. You know, like I don't want you to say
I could
something
not
that you
pass her
regret.
if I lost 20 pounds.
No, I'm saying the one in the blue blazer.
He's talking about fucking
Corey?
Ben Savage.
I definitely look more like Corey.
The maroon dress, right?
Okay, because that looks a little like Sandra Bullock, and I'm Sandra Bullock, so.
What did we watch the other day with Sandra Bullock? We just watched something with her the other day that was funny.
What's
An
funny?
old one. 2 weeks notice with Hugh Grant. You ever watch that?
Probably a long
That's
time
funny.
ago. I don't remember that movie, though.
Yeah, it's an old one.
I've been
90s.
getting that since I was 20. I've been getting for 15 years that I look like Sandra Bullock.
Can you bring up a Sandra
There are
Bullock?
worse things.
Several times a day.
I've been told
What do
I
you
used
mean
to have
several
long
times a
curly hair.
Like people
that
will
look
come
like
up,
Big Worm.
because I've been a server and a bartender my whole life, pretty much, like
Naturally.
mostly, and like people come, you know who you look like, and I'm like Beyonce, and they're like no.
Beyonce.
They're like
Rihanna?
because I know who they're gonna say. I have to pretend I don't know, and I'm like,
Right.
oh yeah, like for sure.
You could be her stunt double. Like,
My older sister, I think.
what
looks
is it? Is
more
it
like
the
her.
eyes? Is
It's honestly everything. People say I even act like her or talk like her.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. It could be worse.
Oh, you smell like
Shout out
Sandra
to
Bullock.
Sandra Bullock.
Nah, she's washed up.
What?
We don't shout her
She's
out.
60. Look at her. She's 60 right now.
Yo, remember when well, I think this was like, it was probably one of the first movies that went like super viral from Netflix and it was all online.
Yeah.
We were doing the podcast in your apartment, that Bird Box movie. With
Oh my
Bird
God,
Face.
that was a weird one.
Remember that? Bro, it was the dumbest movie ever. Like the
Dude,
internet
why'd you
was
just call
going
it bird face?
the internet was going
Oh, hey, I look
nuts
like her.
over that shit, dude, for like a month. And I'm like, all right, let's finally watch it. The most retarded movie I've ever watched.
Not cool.
You can't see shit.
Can't see shit, dude.
Like the whole movie, like Marco.
Polo.
I've never seen Boy Meets World, whatever. Is that like, was that the new
So did you
like
watch?
generation? Like
How
for
old
me,
are
it was
you?
like 44.
Think of Saved by the Bell. But
that's
for
what I was
the
thinking.
No.
Saved by the
generation
Bell
of
was
you.
like
Yeah,
our
never
shit.
been into Saved by
A
the
little
Bell.
more romantic, though.
Oh,
A
yeah.
little more
No, it wasn't
romantic.
I don't
It
even
was.
know
It's
how
a
to explain
comedy.
it.
It was
It is
more-
a comedy. It's
you
so
know what?
funny.
Fair point. I'm forgetting that Saved by the Bell was all Zach, Kelly, Slater, at least. Like, there was
Yeah,
mad
yeah.
romance in
It
that,
was.
too.
I think that was too corny for me.
Well, it's just a generation
Different-
thing. I think
yeah.
that was
Right.
probably 6 to 10 years before your time.
Yeah,
Saved by the Bell is money. You're crazy. But Boy Meets World takes the cake.
I think
Boy
it
Meets
does.
World. I used to fuck with Smart Guy.
Never seen that either.
Oh, Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Are you afraid of the dark?
Snick.
Yeah.
Snick. Or
Yeah. That's
and
when
then-
you felt like a fucking little grown ass kid, man, on the weekends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Nickelodeon even still around?
Yeah.
It is. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
If they
It's
play
weird, though.
now.
They're just trying to make all the kids gay,
I
apparently.
remember like my
Yeah.
daughter, she used to watch like Peppa Pig, and that was like,
My kids still watch Peppa Pig, and honestly, a fan. I am a
Yeah?
fan of Peppa Pig.
I
Yes.
call yo, my son is 14 years old. I walk in
And
his
he
room
watches
the other
Peppa
night.
Pig?
Nah, he's watching this little weird Disney show when Ariana Grande was like a kid. I'm like, I know why you're watching this, bro.
Oh my God! Wait.
He's
which
like, I
one
didn't
was
even
that?
know she was in it. I'm like, yeah, okay, dude.
She looked so different in that show.
Yeah, she looked 14, so he's looking at it like, yeah.
No, but I mean like a completely different human being. She looked like in that show. I think.
Yeah, I have to. I'm gonna be very careful about what I say.
Oh yeah.
I'm not.
Well, hey,
not
she's an
gonna say
adult
anything.
now.
who's an adult?
Ariana Grande. Which
it's-
now she looks interesting.
Yeah.
She's very,
Why,
very,
did she look different
very,
then?
very skinny.
She was
now.
just a kid, bro. Kid, red hair, super skinny.
Strange, like the metamorphosis that people go through, like through their career.
Hollywood?
Yeah, Hollywood and
Well, women are,
entertainment,
you know, they'll
it's weird.
slowly get things done over their life until they look like completely different. And then there's people that do it tastefully, where like they just stay
What do
the
you mean?
same
Give us an
age.
example.
Lindsay Lohan, bro. She's got a new movie coming
Who?
out. Lindsay Lohan. I saw a preview.
Oh,
I'm
Lindsay-
like,
she has a new movie.
doesn't
I bet
even
it's gonna
look
be
like her.
fire though.
Doesn't
All of
even
her
look
movies
like
are
her.
fire.
I think you're being very loose with the word used. Fire.
Okay, ready? Mean Girls.
You're saying fire. Mean Girls
I
was
wouldn't say that was
fire.
What's the one with
The
the
Parent Trap?
The Parent Trap. Freaky
again,
Friday, fire.
Wait, so how would
was a
you
good
describe
one?
like an actually good movie? Like,
Oh, and actually,
How would you describe it?
What
Actually,
kind of
good
question
movie.
is
all right, so
that?
the movie
just
Inception.
saying.
So the movie Inception.
that's a good movie.
But Mean Girls is fire, but Inception is a good movie.
Yes,
All right,
Mean Girls is fire.
Did you watch the new one?
No, because I fuck that.
No.
I don't. It's not. It doesn't have the same cast in it. You need that
So
cast.
give me your top 3 movies
No,
all
I'm
time.
not good at that.
Mean Girls. Clueless.
I'm not good at that. I can
All right, how about in a certain
I
genre?
can list off some of my favorite movies, but
Well,
I'm
no,
not.
a top 3 is so tough
Yeah.
because so much of it is based on like your feeling at that time. Different movies
And also
provide
what
different.
what movies you remember at that time. Like people will say, "What's your top?" Which I
I
have a
could
favorite
probably-
band, but they're like, "What's your top
Yeah.
favorite?" You know, actors and actresses, or like bands, or like movies, and I'm like, I have favorites, but I don't have
All right,
I don't
give
have
us a
them
favorite.
like A favorite what?
A movie.
A movie?
Mean Girls.
A favorite movie?
Fire.
Fire.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Fire.
That is fire.
1996,
That's a good
Romeo
movie.
and Juliet.
Fire.
Avatar. I fucking love that movie.
Fire.
The Big
I don't know
Lebowski.
about
I love
Fire.
that
That's a
movie.
good movie.
I'll have to think of more. I know.
Yeah.
I'm
Fuego.
trying to do it
I
off
like
the
your
top of
list.
my
I
head.
actually,
yeah.
I don't know if I'd throw Avatar in there, even though that was an epic film.
I saw it 5
Yeah.
times in IMAX. I thought it
Fuego.
was so
Were you
fucking
sober?
cool. Yeah, I actually was.
Yeah.
Maybe I had smoked a little bit of weed, but
I like the list. I don't think I'd put any of those on my top
What are
anything
your
list, but they're
top?
not bad. Inception would be one of my all-time
Boondock
favorites.
Saints. That's one of mine. Any
That's
gangster
interesting.
movies?
That's all right.
good?
My list was only one anyway, so that's fine. I was done.
Nice. I like any gangster movie.
What's your list? I say
Anyway,
one
so
more.
let me talk.
Let's say a little more about my list.
Let's talk about me.
Nah. Well, I mean, that's actually good. Most people like talking about them.
No. What is so?
Am I good? I'm
For
kidding.
what?
Yeah,
Cut it out.
Inception. Then one that might surprise you guys. Rent is definitely up there.
I never. Did I see that? I don't know.
Yeah, that's Money in the Bank. Happy Gilmore, super classic, man. Just
Comedy.
Any Adam Sandler movie is always gonna be
Yeah.
on my top. Like Waterboy.
Is that one
or
of your
like
favorite
Lil
comedians?
Nicky,
Big
Big
Lil-
Daddy.
Lil-
Little
I don't
Nicky was
think-
weird for me.
Lil Nicky
I
doesn't
love
get the
that.
respect it deserves, man. It
See,
was
it's
a
an
little out
underdog.
there.
I
It's definitely an
agree.
underdog.
Yeah. Happy
Yeah.
Gilmore, I fuck with.
Happy Gilmore's Money. Billy Madison.
Madison.
Oh my God.
I feel like
Big
any
Daddy.
movie you find yourself quoting all the time is good. Like Step Brothers is probably on the top of my list because I quote it all the time.
Get him to the Greek.
Get him to the Greek, old school.
Low key. Old school, yeah.
All right, let's go by genre.
Yo,
So like,
Old school at the beginning.
Old school. When they
I'm
have the
fucking
no,
every now and then I fall apart.
when they have the when they have the cinder blocks tied to the dude's dicks and and they throw it off.
off the building.
Oh my God, you're fat. The dude
That
falls in the sewer cap, bro.
No, it had one of the best opening scenes with that band that still tours. I forget the name of the band. But
Yeah,
they
That's
throw-
not
they-
the
couple
they
that's not
throw
the Dan.
F
Is it the
word and
Dan
all.
band? That's not the
it's something
Dan
like
band,
that.
right?
Yeah.
No, you're.
It's not the same dudes from is it Step Brothers or at the end? I take you to the candy shop.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll let you lick the lollipop.
Yeah.
They did total eclipse of the art.
Until you hit the spot. Yeah.
Fucking need you
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Wedding Singer, another classic,
All right,
bro.
how about we
That's-
just
An
go
old
by
one.
genre? So, gangster movie. What's the best? You said
Gangster-
Boondock Saints.
Ooh.
I like that's a good one.
Casino's good.
Casino is fucking good,
The
man.
Godfather, obviously. No.
Yeah,
I think my
I've
top
never,
is
I've never
Goodfellas.
watched. I've never watched The
Goodfellas,
Godfather or
yep.
The Sopranos. I know.
I
I'm
never watched
excited
all the
that I
Sopranos
have.
either.
I'm excited that I can look forward to
I
starting and
envy
watching
you
it.
for not watching The Sopranos.
'Cause I
it's
haven't
dark,
yet either.
it's smart,
Yeah.
it's so good.
And
I
it's
tried to
from what I
start
hear, it's
watching it.
timeless.
But once you see like a movie like Goodfellas and Casino, because from what I understand, I started watching it, but they add all like the family life, and that's too slow for me. And when you're talking about gangsters, when you're talking about like that mob life, the life, all that stuff.
Yeah, but it's the inner workings of it. It's like how
Yeah.
it affects your family and how it
Well,
affects everything
They-
around you. Like,
yes, they
yeah.
they put that out there to grab a certain market of viewership. Obviously, it's not just people that like gangster, movies. It's there's actually drama to it and stuff. But I haven't watched it either. I watched probably 3 episodes.
Yeah, I'm excited to give it a shot. I mean, obviously, it's rated almost universally as one of the best shows ever, and I have all of it to look forward to. I'm good right now. Thanks. So I'm excited for that. Gangster movie, if I had to think.
Have you guys seen
Damn, man. Tough crowd.
Once Upon a Time in America?
No.
Wait, have I seen that?
That has Pesci and De Niro in it too, I think.
Once Upon a Time in America?
Yeah.
No.
Gangs of New York.
Gangs of
Banger.
New York
Gangs
is
is
good.
classic.
Banger.
A lot of Leo movies are good.
Almost everyone
Yeah.
ever.
I didn't see Bulger. I don't know if that's any good. People said it was
I don't
good.
know
That about
what
Whitey?
that is.
Yeah.
so. I'm watching right now. I am watching Midnight Mass. It's on Netflix.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I don't know
Have you
what it's
seen
about.
like House on Haunted Hill and like The Fall of
Yeah.
the House of Usher?
Yeah.
It's like
I
all
didn't
the
watch that
same
one. I saw
cast, and they have all these
the
different movies. I think it's the same
House on
writers.
Haunted Hill. I saw that one.
But Midnight Mass, I think, is my all-time
Is that
favorite.
Stephen King, though?
It is sick.
Yeah? I don't think it's Stephen King.
Oh, it definitely
House on
could
Haunted
be. Oh, House on Haunted Hill. I don't know.
Nah.
It's crazy
no
because
say.
so speaking of all like the gangster shit and all that, so now like all these mobsters, they have all podcasts. It's like it's a weird time in life.
And then they just talk about everything that like
Yeah. It's very, very strange. Like you would never think that you know, La Cosa Nostra and all that, the mob, the mafia, like it was a hidden thing, it was a secret thing. But now with technology and now they have their own podcast shows. Like there's gangsters on YouTube that you can watch and they're talking about all kinds of shit. And it's weird. It's like
I was reading some shit last night. Rogan had a guest on recently and he was like reformed out of prison and he did a lot of work to focus, like to try to get prison reform more about
rehabilitation.
Convicts about getting them rehabilitated and shit like that. And he's like, I'm a changed man, all this shit.
Yeah.
Bro, and then 2 nights ago, he got arrested because he fucking killed and chopped somebody up and put him in the freezer. This dude was on Rogan. Can you peep that story? I fucking can't remember his name. But I'm reading, I'm like, yo, this dude was just talking to Joe Rogan like not long ago about how he's a changed man, you know, and now he's out of that
rehabilitation doesn't work.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy to say that, bro. That means that, you know, anytime somebody makes a mistake, they should be punished forever because they're always going to continue to make it.
No, I'm saying...
Actually, you know, it's a stat that when people commit murder and, like, there's like an 80% chance they never murder again.
He must have got triggered.
I don't know how true that is,
No,
but...
prove it wrong.
Well, no, what I was going to say is that...
You're wrong.
So, like, when somebody goes to jail and then they get out of prison... and they commit the same crimes, that's called recidivism. And the recidivism rate for people that come out of is like 98%.
What about murder specifically?
That's
the only one I read about.
That's
it's mostly because usually they go to jail forever.
Second one, guest arrested caught with body parts in his freezer.
Oh,
What's his name?
You won't be able to hear it because our production setup is a bit lacking.
It doesn't
Look at the
say
way
it.
she got sad. She's like, last
There's
podcast
Theo
I went on, they could hear everything. Theo Vaughn is so fucking funny.
He is. Have you listened to The King and the Sting with him and Brendan
Schwab.
Oh my god! Well, I discovered him on Joe Rogan, and then I listened to The King and the Sting.
Yeah,
And
Rogan
just
put all
laughed
these
the
motherfuckers
entire-
on.
Tim Dillon, my favorite comedian.
Yeah.
I found
I can't. I don't
the
know,
election
man.
night.
He's
I think it
not
was
doing
him
for
and
me.
Alex
Brandon,
Jones.
what's his name? Sorry, because we brought
Fuck
it
his
up.
name. Who cares about his name?
Well, I want to know who you're talking about.
That
killer?
black guy.
That black guy. Yeah, the guy
That's racist.
Sheldon Johnson.
No, he is a black guy. How's that racist?
I don't know.
Is that it? Sheldon Johnson?
Yeah, it sounds black enough.
Is that him down at the bottom?
Nah, is that the dude
It's
from
like
Fresh Prince?
Is that Carl Banks?
Yeah, man. Steve Urkel's dad.
Yeah.
That's like Fresh Prince. Yeah, look at his face. He looks like a killer. Are you showing this to the audience? I got you, bro. I know we're a little rusty. It's been a minute.
But what's nuts? So the guy that put Gotti away, Sammy the Bull, he has a podcast. Michael Francis, one of the fucking notorious mob bosses, he has a podcast. Now Skinny Joe Merlino, he has a podcast, and it's like, what the fuck is going on
They
here?
know what they're doing though, because
Yeah, it's smart.
Well, it's money
brilliant.
making.
it's a new, it's a new world. That's how you make money now.
Well, you know what? They flipped, and they're like, hey, fuck it, I might as well.
Yeah,
do a
everybody-
podcast.
No
everybody
one's gonna
knows
do
I'm a
anything
rat
about it at this point.
Yeah,
until they do.
until they
Because
do.
Whitey didn't he
Until they
get killed
fucking
like
kill
less than a
someone and chop
year?
people up and put 'em in
Whitey
a
Bulger,
freezer.
right? He got in jail less than a year. He was done.
Was it? I don't know the
I think so. Yeah, I don't think he lasted very long in there.
You know, it's funny that the Italians and Irish always had like this symbiotic relationship.
Yeah,
I'm
but the Irish are
Italian and
weak.
Irish.
Are you? It's a great mix. My cousins are Italian and Irish.
I'm very zen for an Italian Irish woman, though. I will say.
Yeah.
Yes.
As opposed to what? What do you mean?
Well, I mean,
Must be
Italians and
the,
Irish,
it's probably the crystal.
are known for tempers.
Yeah.
So I don't have that really.
No.
Catch me in a mood, but for the most part, I'm pretty
Even
chill.
keel.
For the most part, I'm
pretty
pretty.
chill for the most part.
Why do you think that is? What is that? Is that
Probably the
because of the
weed.
way you're raised? Because I mean, is your mom and dad, are they chill, or who's Irish in your family?
So my mom is half Italian, half Irish, English, German, and my dad is full Italian from Naples. I was actually born.
Oh, he lived in Florida.
He's full Floridian. So I was born in Rome, And I moved here when I was 5. I was the only one in my family that was born in Italy. But all my older sisters like went to school there. My mom speaks Italian. They all speak Italian.
You weren't born in the States, huh?
I was not born in the States. I have dual
You
citizenship.
should tell
in
us
fact.
that before
Nice.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
welcome you into our studio.
Oh my God, I'm not allowed.
I mean, you're here now, so let's just get through it.
But when I think of like my sisters and stuff, I mean, my little sister, she has a different dad, and her dad's Sicilian, and that's a whole different story.
Oh,
like,
yeah, that's
she's got
fucking-
a temper. My brother's got a temper. Like, but I don't know if it's because we're from Northern Italy or what. But my mom's pretty zen. She's pretty calm, but she has a twisted side to her.
So
like,
the only part of
she has a very like she can be in a mood and then she's evil, you know. But she's not like yelling and throwing stuff though. You know
not
what
like
I mean?
loud.
Yeah,
Italian.
no.
Not obnoxious.
I
Yeah.
mean, my sisters, they talk a lot, and they can. Their voices
Well, they're
elevated
women.
a lot. True, but they're no. If you ever met my, just 2 in particular, well, actually 3 in particular, they.
How many
never-
sisters you got?
I have 5.
Damn,
I
your
have
parents
5
got
sisters
busy,
and
man.
1 brother. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
7 of us.
fucking shit. Get a
7
hobby,
of
get a
them?
hobby,
Good
bro.
Lord.
God damn, it was not a do back then, I guess. Dude.
Well,
Just
my mom,
fuck.
she got married when she was 17. And then
Nice.
she had my oldest sister when she was 19.
Where do you fit in
I
age-wise? You're the
am-
youngest or the
I'm
middle?
the oldest of the youngest generation. So me and the next up is 9 years apart.
Wow.
So my oldest is almost 50. Then Erin is 46. And then there's me. And then
Wait,
there's me.
Aaron, that's Irish.
I know.
Yeah.
She
there's
just told you
Dina.
she's Irish.
I know, but she's
Dina,
like a little.
Darlene, Michelle, Erin. Then there's me. And then my brother Chris and my little
Hey,
sister
bring up
Dominique.
pictures of all her sisters.
Go to my you can go to my Instagram and pull them up. I actually do have a picture of all my siblings. Yeah, let's go to my Instagram.
Make sure,
Fine.
make sure the
I can tell you
audience
about
sees.
everything. Huh?
Can you
I was
explain this
telling him to
picture?
make sure the audience sees.
That's interesting. Yeah.
L Pants. PANTSS. Oh shit! I'm private. Are you my friend? No. All right, I will
you're not
accept
logged
you.
in?
No, I'll accept you.
I couldn't tell you the login info right now if you needed it. I'm sorry.
You know what? I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we appreciate you coming by. It's been a lot of fun.
This has been a lot of fun. Thank you so much. You can catch me at Havana Cigar Fridays, Sundays,
Oh,
and
we're trying to-
Mondays.
Chill,
I'm
we're working on
plugging.
sponsorship with them. No plugging them. No, I'm kidding.
I'll talk to Todd will love it. We'll do it.
Yeah.
Well, we have 3 right now. We're a little. We don't want it to turn into like this. If there's one thing I hate when I listen to a podcast, it's when it's just saturated with ads. And you listen to Rogan, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, what did you prefer when the ads were right in the beginning and you can get them out of the way?
Yes.
Or
Or
now he
how they
talks
are
Yep.
about
now?
them, like
Yeah,
in
I
the middle
do.
of the
Yeah.
podcast.
I like it opposed to like when you listen to like Theo's or Tim's and then like you have to like in the middle be like, hey, you know what? And then actually I kind of do like that because
know what
Theo
I
and
could
Tim
really
will come
go
up with
for?
like elaborate stories and go off on like rants
Yeah.
like with that and with their like sponsorship in mind, which is can be funny for sure. But
You don't watch the Two Bad Friends podcast
Two Bad Friends.
with Bobby Lee
Bobby
and
Lee and
I heard that
Santino?
was. who's
Yo,
the one
I
that-
think I told you
Yeah,
about
you told me it was the funniest one
Dude,
out right
that's
now.
I think they're like the equivalent of what Shane Gillis is to stand up comedy right now. Like they're the newest, like the freshest, the funniest. No, you can't call Shane Gillis the GOAT. He's the it dude right now, though.
But he's
you know?
good. He's
Yeah.
good.
He's
yeah.
that dude right now. Like all the hype is behind him. What I like about him a lot is, so obviously Rogan has a lot of friends that come on, but you can tell they're all kind of gay around him, like soft, like won't really challenge him. He's like kind of big brothers, all of them. They don't like bust his balls as much. There's always that kind of like, all right, he's the guy.
No one will tell him
With
he's a bad comedian on stage.
Shane Gillis just gives it to him, bro. It's so funny. He's like, whoa, don't fuck with me and, tie me up with that gay jiu-jitsu shit you do. Like, and then he whoops his ass.
Yeah.
You know,
He is horrible.
he just, like-
stand-up. He's not funny.
I
at
saw
all.
him at the comedy.
Where was it?
L.A.
Oh,
Comedy Store.
The Comedy Store.
I saw him
Wow,
at the
that's like
Comedy
where he
Store.
came up. That's where
so
a
he
lot
was
of them
like
came up.
where your wall is. That's how far away he was.
Yeah?
I was shit faced, so I was laughing. But
Nice.
I specifically don't like him as a stand-up comedian, but I
think
enjoy
a lot of
listening to
people
him
do,
talk. Yeah.
No, that's great. I
But
mean,
that's the same-
it
I
still
saw-
sells out arenas.
I saw Theo live too, and
Only
I
because
didn't
of
like
who he
Theo
is.
live either. I like Theo when he talks to people. I think that's
Yeah.
where his strengths
And he
are.
just goes on these rants,
Right.
and he's hilarious. I saw Rogan actually. So the most recent Netflix special he has on Netflix, I was at that show. He did it in
Rogan's?
Boston at a place called the Wilbur.
Oh, I
and
fucking
I was
hate the Wilbur. I'll tell you a story about
and
that
I
in a
was
minute.
like I was there. So this was the stage, and my table was right at the stage.
Yeah, they have that
cool.
weird setup where it's like little tables. And
Yeah,
then,
I enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed it
Yeah,
a
I
lot.
hate the
I like
Wilbur.
that they took our phones.
I don't
Oh, is that
like
where they put them in the bags?
Yeah, dude, it was
Take
cool.
your phones. They
It's
don't
amazing.
let you vape.
Oh, I don't care about vape.
Well,
I'm
I
not a
do.
child.
I'm a
Just
child.
walking
What, are you
around smoking
vaping
an
the
I'm
electric
vaping
box.
right now. I'm a habitual vaper
Oh,
when I
just,
drink. But when I
no.
don't drink, I don't vape at all. Fun fact.
That's usually if you only do something when you drink,
What
it's
is it?
probably something you don't want to do.
Yeah,
Is that just
I
like
know.
flavored fucking?
It's like drunk driving is bad. I only do that when I'm
what is
drunk.
it? I mean, like, does it?
It's
is it like?
nicotine.
Oh, no, fuck that. I don't need that shit.
Cool.
VHO?
All right, so I went to the Wilbur a couple of weeks ago with Mark, that works at Havana, because Tim Dillon is one of my favorite stand-up comedians. So I went in.
He's gay, right? Or he used to be gay?
He is gay.
He is gay.
He
all right.
used to be
Who,
gay.
Mark?
No, Tim. No, Mark is straight.
Oh, I don't know. You said Mark. Just
No.
kidding. Love you, Mark.
Yeah.
Gay Mark?
Shout out to Mark. He's my boy. I fucking love you, dog.
Whatever.
But no, so we
Like,
went
whatever.
there. Before we went there, we went to a bar called Rock Bottom. It was like across the street from the Wilbur. So
Gay
I
bar?
go in, I had shroom chocolates with me. So I took a
Nice.
little piece of a shroom chocolate, having a good time,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. Had a few drinks in me. Then I got super obnoxious and I was like, these things aren't working. So I took 3 more.
There you go.
Okay, so before I knew it, I'm looking across the bar. Everyone looked like elves. I thought I was at the North Pole. All the colors were.
Tripping.
There was a lady in a pink jumpsuit with a pink hat with a pink martini. I could not take my eyes off her the entire time. I was like,
Straight out
"Look
of a
at this
fucking Willy
lady."
Wonka movie.
Shit,
I
have you
was
been to a
calling
club in New
everybody,
York City?
being like. After that, anyway, that was a good time. That's a story on its own. But I went to the Wilbur
To see who? Theo Vaughn?
to see Tim Dillon.
Tim Dillon, I'm sorry.
And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, I'm having a good time. I wasn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't obnoxious or anything. Blah blah blah. So, towards the end of the show, at the very end of the show, I took a hit of my vape, and the bouncer comes up to me or Mark and goes, "Hey, she's vaping. We told her not to vape. She needs to get out of here." So I got up. I go, "What?" I was so offended. I
Right.
walked up. I took him out there. I go, What's the problem?" He goes, "We told you many times that you can't vape." I said, "This is the only time you told me that I couldn't vape." And he's like, "Oh, bullshit." And there was another bouncer right there at the front. And I go, and this is what I do to piss men off, okay? I go, "You're gaslighting me." And I kept saying that to him. I go, "You're gaslighting me." I was like, "This is the only time that I was vaping." He's like, "What?" He was like, "Oh," they didn't even know what to say. I was like,
I would have been like,
didn't-
I am. Get the fuck out.
yeah, well, pretty much that's
Well,
kind of
like,
like
all
how
right,
it
so
is.
now-
The other guy there was like, "Do you have a ride home?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm
Yeah.
leaving anyway." So I just stormed out by myself without a coat, with
This
nothing.
place sucks.
I know, I fucking hate the Wilbur. So I walked
I
out,
love
it was
it.
snowing, it was
love
fucking
it.
freezing. I walked a door down, I sat down,
What are
freezing
the,
with
hey,
no
what are the
jacket
odds she
on.
hits that camera, bro? She's like, I walked out. Like, I'm just watching her hand go towards the camera.
Thank God the show was over.
Yeah.
And then people started coming out and I went in. But after that,
You were just saying how zen you are.
What I love is that
was
you
on
started.
drugs and
started the
I was drunk.
story.
And also, no, but also, that's a true story. They never told me I couldn't vape. They literally came up and said, "We told her she can't." And I go, "That's the," and I asked
Was
Mark,
all-
I
it's
said, "That
probably
was the only time, right?" And he was like, "Yeah, that was the only time they asked you not to vape." I don't know if they observed me doing it and didn't say anything to me,
No,
but
no.
they did not.
It was probably some other dumbass white chick that there.
I don't know what it was, but I was so turned off. I was like, "I'm never going."
I was so turned out. I'm sure they lost last sleep over that.
Yeah. To be fair, you did like preface the story with saying you went across the street to the bar.
Absolutely. I was fucked up.
She's like, I was getting obnoxious, I was tripping balls, and then I went in, and the security
To be
guard was
fair, when I
definitely
got there,
wrong.
though, I was not tripping. Like, when I got there, everything, I just
At
felt
that
drunk.
point, you probably
Like,
got thrown off for 2 reasons: for vaping and for using the word gaslighting.
I think that's what
If
kinda
anybody
triggered
seriously
them.
uses that word around me, I just
When
probably
I like to
cease the
tell men
conversation.
that
It's
you're
almost as bad as
gaslighting
bullying
me. No.
or bully.
Well, no,
But
bullying makes a little
Mansplaining,
bullying
it's
makes a
like-
little sense. Like bullying just happens all
just
the
like,
time. Gaslighting
all right,
is not a real
go
thing.
fucking like blow a cow. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like to tell the guys at Havana, I go, "You're gaslighting me," but I just say it to piss them off, and I say, "Why did you mansplain that to me?" Just because I know it makes them mad. What's wrong with me, Jay?
Nothing's wrong with you. You're just a fucking woman. Just a
Happy
fucking
International Women's Day, by the way.
Yes, yes. Actually, it is International Women's
It
Day. Yeah.
is.
Who's making all
Thank
the
God we
sandwiches?
allow them to have that.
And I'm a woman, and I'm on your podcast.
Yes, you are.
Thank God we allow them to have the.
Just be grateful we allow you to have all these rights.
Be grateful that we carry you in our wombs.
Yeah.
Cilantro.
Salute.
Oh wait, this is just Coke.
Cilantro. Oh, the wet kind.
Why am I drinking that first?
I know.
Oh, you bitched out, huh? I thought you were doing tequila in the big cup and then Coke in the little shot glass. You flip-flopped.
No, she was doing that.
Oh.
Flippy floppies.
Are you big on like the whole
Coke
are you
thing?
a feminist and all that shit? And
No, I mean, yes, I agree with equal pay and stuff, but I'm not like, hey, blah, blah.
wow,
Like,
you
no.
just went to equal pay. Like that
Well,
was like the whole
I feel
movement.
like when you think of feminists, that's like the thing that they're mostly
It's a
like,
weird thing to
hey,
disagree
equal
with.
Pay.
Is that a
Like,
real thing? I get confused because
I've
hear me
never
out.
looked into it. I
this
don't
is-
care, but I know that must be a thing because that's what people are
Tilt that
talking
up a little.
about.
So you're talking like into it.
You wanna be like
two
two-
I don't
fists
want
away.
anyone to hear me.
You want to be 2 fists away from it for the ideal. Yes, that far away.
I have tiny fists.
Well, that's a big mic. It's black.
It's a big black mic.
BBM. It's weird. We're like in this weird spot where gender doesn't exist, but there's a gender pay gap. It's like I don't know.
I know.
what-
I don't
like,
even want to.
Like
I don't-
entertain
We gotta
that
make up a mind.
conversation.
Yeah, it's so
My-
weird.
My pronouns are it that.
Fuck it.
I like it.
Yeah.
You know, that's a weird thing. I don't know anymore. This world is bizarre. But
It's
no,
strange.
I'm not like this like woke feminist type of person. I'm actually more towards the other side, to be honest.
Somebody explained to me that using the word woke was racist the other day.
I remember
Like that's just when you're
woke-
racist and you don't know how to explain why. I'm like, what?
Sure. I remember when woke before like 2020 and all that actually meant like, hey, you're woke. Like you see what's going on. Like that's cool. But now woke is the complete opposite. It's almost
it's
like you're a fucking
politicized.
idiot. You know,
It's like you're a fucking idiot. Way to sum it up.
Well, the thing is, I think it's because people are starting to realize now with information being so accessible and fast, they're starting to realize that, like, one, our history was tainted and all that other shit. So there is a sense of the woke shit that I do agree with. But when it starts getting extreme and stuff and all that, I'm just like, all right, you're a fucking moron. Like, just leave me alone. But
any extremist shit is.
think about all the things that, you know, we're roughly about the same age, give or take 10 years.
Who
right?
is?
All of us.
All of us. Yeah. How old are you, Brandon?
He's like, we're roughly about the same age.
Yeah.
Jay's pushing fucking his AARP membership.
12. I'm 12 years older than you. What's that?
Charger.
Charger.
Think about
have an
this.
iPhone,
Everything that we
dog.
were told.
You want a charger? Oh, you. What does she have? The old?
Oh, what do you got? A new one?
Oh, she's got the old one.
Sorry.
Wait. What? Oh, you don't take a C?
You want the?
She's
you
like,
got
I
a
take
T
the
charger?
D.
I
We
need
both
the
do.
old iPhone charger.
A lightning. Yo, if you
Wait,
want to
what-
check,
what
there
do you
might be
take?
one
What do
on
you
my
mean?
Brandon. There might be one on my
No.
desk. Over
What's
there.
in-
I wanna check.
Oh, like the 3 little fucking white dot lines on it.
Now, finally, Apple just joined the movement and put a USB-C on them.
Yeah, Samsung's been doing that for a long time. But anyway,
Yeah.
think about all the shit that we've been told about our diet, all fucking wrong. Our history, all fucking wrong. I mean, like, there's so many. So in that aspect, I definitely agree with like the woke that shit.
I feel like
Science, quantum physics, mechanics,
Yeah.
all
Quantum
that shit.
physics,
yeah,
E
it's
equals
a wildly
MC squares.
different existence
Everything
than
is
what people
matter.
think, for sure.
Like,
Schrodinger's cat.
yeah, yes.
I'm just like throwing out these quantum buzzwords that I have now. Like,
Jordan
bear,
Peterson.
for bear shits in the woods.
Who's that? The dot head scientist,
You need to. You gotta.
the quantum.
Jason
physics guy.
O'Leary wants to know who the dot head is.
Are you talking
The guy in
about?
Gaia.
No, I know.
He has a
you're,
big nose. He looks like Gonzo.
Deepak Chopra.
No, not Deepak Chopra.
Indian
He's a
guy?
quantum.
Khabib
He might not be
Nurmagomedov.
Indian. He might be like some kind of Arab. He's
The
like
alien guy?
he's a quantum physicist. He's on Gaia
the
all over.
black guy.
The black guy. No, that's not black.
Oh, I don't know.
Physicist, India, quantum.
He's all over Gaia.
Wait, what happened? He had my Instagram up, and we forgot all about that conversation.
My nose is itchy.
You know what that means?
It's itching for something.
Have you ever tried those smelling salts? Those are getting popular nowadays.
No, but I did listen to the Joe Rogan where him and Theo did the smelling salts.
He had, he had Joey Diaz, and they do the Fight Companion.
Joey
You ever
Diaz
watch the Fight
live.
Companion?
No.
So that one's cool. I like because I'm really into UFC, and I like Joe Rogan and the comedian. So what they'll do is they'll put all of the fights on, like the UFC fights, while they're live. But instead of listening to the commentary, I can listen to them commentate and make jokes.
Yep.
So that was cool. But they all did smelling salts and fucking watching Joey Diaz hit one of those and just.
Joey Diaz
What does it do?
is
He is the
insane.
best.
He's like a.
He's the fucking best.
He's
bro.
like a new age Rodney Dangerfield. Like he channels
Oh,
him.
but way more raunchy. Like he's
yes,
Wait,
way
hold on.
more.
What does
raunchy.
smelling salts do? Like, is it something
It's
to
almost
wake you
like
up?
it's like wakes you up. It's like whoa.
Yeah.
So, am I right in saying that like people that are overdosing, if you use smelling salts, that'll bring them to, or no?
Well, yes, that's exactly what
they
they
use
are.
them for that too.
Like
I think
a lot of times, if people are unconscious or even on the football field, if you get knocked out, like that's what they put under your nose. You're like, you know, like it like stings and burns and it's clean. It's
that
wild.
doesn't sound fun, but hey.
Well, I mean, think about like
sure
what cocaine does to you. You know, you do cocaine, it's like woo. You know, smelling salt is kind of the same.
Sometimes.
You must be doing the wrong cocaine.
I am doing the wrong cocaine.
She's like, no, I usually just.
I go to sleep.
And then I fall asleep in the
Sometimes you
bathroom.
just die.
You know, it's weird. I don't know why this made me think about this, but in the service, like let's say you're in wartime and somebody, you know, you're fighting or whatever to see if somebody's alive, right? They do this thing called an eye pluck, where like you would go over to them and fucking flick them right in the eye. You'll know, like they'll wake.
Well,
I don't
there are
like that.
certain
That makes me uncomfortable.
there are certain physical
Think about doing
reactions that
to
you
right
can't
now.
do it. Zoom in on
Please
this.
do. Whatever.
Well, the smelling
I need a
salts, it's like
thrill in my life.
Like pluck me
Pluck me, daddy.
right in the eye.
I don't know why I thought about that with smelling salts or whatever.
Well,
you
it's
call them.
similar because with smell, there's certain things that you can pretend to ignore. Like if you're trying to pretend to be asleep and somebody pinches you, you can
On
you
your
can be
nipple?
strong enough mentally to just ignore,
Why'd
like
you go
ignore
right
it.
to the
Because he
nipple?
went like
Ignore
this.
All right. Anyways, let's move on.
No, I definitely understand what you're saying. For sure.
You're like, yeah, so you do an eye pluck. She's like, pluck the nipple. What? Oh,
No.
we were talking about something else. You ever had your nipples plucked?
I have not. I don't need to. Thank God.
Like, I have nipples, Jay.
Thank
Can you milk me?
I don't need that fucking weekly appointment.
Yeah. I was actually with a chick that she had hairy nipples and I couldn't do it and it turned me off and I was like, okay. And she's fucking hot.
Wait,
right?
how hairy though? Like a lot of
doesn't
hair,
matter.
or just the hairs that were long?
It doesn't-
Hairier than that? Or what?
Whoa, what the hell is going
Just
on
trying
here?
to see like how hairy
Wait,
that
let
nipple
me
is.
see.
No, that was just a freebie. $2.99 to see it again.
Hairier than mine.
$2.99 or
$2.99 a month. $2.99 a month.
So she had like,
If anyone
Don't
wants
clip
to-
that. Brandon's like already clipped it.
it was like the thick hair, like almost like a pubic hair, but on her fucking baloney
Oh,
nipple.
like bushy almost. You could brush.
Yikes.
No, it's just like strong, like a thick fucking like a like. Okay,
Now, see,
man,
if
can't
I
do that.
did have that, and I don't, but if I did, if
You
I
do.
was gonna fuck around with a guy, I'd make sure that I plucked them shits before I did that. You know what I mean?
Well, Jay's describing
Wax
them as
your
if
nipples?
it's too much to pluck.
Wax, nair,
Who wears short
electric,
shorts?
whatever,
Remember that?
hair removal.
It's weird. So on the that's exactly it. That's her.
That. Hey, there she is.
You know
That's
her
her
too.
right there.
I'm like, Brandon, you know her?
Wait, that's her.
Yes.
Oh,
That's a little weird.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, I didn't know that.
that'd be tough. That'd be a tough one.
Right. So like these little things they turn me off about, like, chicks and
That's
and
fair.
yeah.
That's fair.
You know what? Even the lower back. She had like some like
I
thick
don't
hairs.
have that, but my niece
Was she
does.
Portuguese?
Shit.
Was she Portuguese?
I really don't want to say because if she listens to this.
No,
and-
Italians have that too. That's a thing.
It's like,
it
it's
could,
my
it could
baby
be,
mama.
If it's like soft and blonde and like has its own whatever.
Peach
I
fuzz is
feel
Wait,
one
it
like-
has
thing.
its has its own what?
like it has if it's all like erratic and like stiff
No, it's
hair,
like
I get it. But if
Brillo
it's-
pad.
Yeah, no, like
yeah,
that's
I can't
not
do that.
cool.
You mean if it's like fine?
But as
like
someone
it's,
who is Italian, thankfully I'm from northern Italy. If I it's a thing. What are you gonna do? You know
What
what I
is-
mean?
What is the thing? What are you saying?
The
The
hairy
hair
back?
on your body,
Yeah.
like hair on women's bodies.
I tell my girl all the time, like
But I do
I'm not I don't support the patriarchy. So if she wants to stop shaving everything, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
That's all right. But when it's like
No, it's not. I'm joking.
Oh, okay, hold on.
She like got the bush under
I'll tell you
on
the
her
truth.
legs.
Okay, well, no.
That's
That
a
I can't
movement
agree with.
now.
But I'm saying, like, if a chick wanted to have a bush, hey, have a bush, whatever.
Oh, you're sick.
But if it's like the thick bush, like the
like the 70s like fro bushes.
No, I'm talking about like ethnicity, like bush. Like, okay, who has the thickest? You said
Who's
Portuguese.
got the
Maybe
thickest bush? Jamie, pull that up. Who's got the thickest bush?
We just found our title. Hey, remember,
we
you're
look
in
that
charge
up?
of titles, so
Let's look
pay
that up.
attention.
Hey, Brandon, look that up.
Brandon, you got
What
new
bush?
roles this week. Make sure you're paying attention.
What ethnicity has the thickest bush?
Thickest
I don't want to
pubic
be
hair
racist,
by race.
but it might be
about to say
African
something.
American.
Why would you say that?
Just because of the consistency of their hair is all I'm saying. Like how it grows. I'm not saying. I would
What the
say
hell's that?
Italian, but
That guy's trying to find
No,
his bush.
Portuguese definitely have thicker hair than, let's say, Europe. Well, they're
but I
European
think
too.
it depends because it depends on where you're from. Like in Italy, the type of hair you have. You know, like my sister, she's Sicilian, so she's got the hair, but I'm from Naples. You know, my dad was from Naples, so I don't. So it depends.
You have a hairy back or no?
No,
Oh.
nope. Thank God.
You have a hairy back. What
I
do
don't
you-
have a hairy back.
Fantastic.
If I don't shave down there, though, it can get crazy.
Your back? Like
No,
lower?
no, down there.
Oh.
But I
Well, that's
always
anybody,
do.
right?
So, well, no, because that's not true. Like if someone
No,
was from
sometimes
fucking
it's like-
Sweden, you know
like
what I
fine
mean?
little
Like
blonde hairs.
Swedish girls probably just grow a little bit, you know?
No, it's just blonde.
Yeah, but they don't. Yeah, I don't
They
know.
can
No,
grow
but
a
it could
blonde
be. It could be
bush
less though. It could definitely be
Are you
less.
bringing
hair.
up a map on the
on bush hairs.
the froze? This isn't even in English.
All right, so put it this way,
Dershnichichi.
right? There are certain ethnicities, like let's say Arabs, right? They got thick-ass fucking-
Kopenbaharung den
Oh,
Mar.
maybe
What
Indian
is that?
actually. I forget about all the people on
No,
this
I feel like
planet.
Indians don't usually have thick hair. They have small heads and like fine hair.
They
Let's say,
no, they
Greeks.
don't. They have they have a
Indians?
lot of hair.
No,
Like from
listen,
India.
I work with probably 50 Indians.
Yo,
They,
Greeks.
they don't
I'm
have
sorry.
thick hair. You might be thinking, why? Oh, you're terrible.
Do Greeks have thick?
Greeks are
They're hairy as
Oh,
fuck.
from Greece. I always thought Greeks like were gone now. Like from history, like I don't know,
what
like
are you
ancient
talking
Greece.
about?
I forgot they were still around. I'm like, oh, Spartans. What
I
were the
mean, look
Spartans?
at that hair. Look at those hairs. Look at all those hairs.
But anyway, yeah. So hair on the chin, hair on.
Oh, they have silver hair. That's wild.
I have this one hair.
That's
that
not
goes
hair.
on my
That's a red
chin.
hat.
And I have to
It's one thing if you groom yourself. It's another thing if you just like
Let
kind
it
of let it
ride.
happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like if you
Is
got
this a
hairy
smaller
nipples,
bottle or something?
I know, right? Give me more.
Okay, since you asked so nicely.
Please,
I don't know.
Joshua.
Would that turn you off, Brandon? Hairy nipples? I've had hairy nipples. Well,
Yeah,
I'm
but
talking
you're
about
a
I'm
dude.
talking about female.
Yeah, women, though.
Honestly, dudes with hairy chests, I actually dig. A lot of like my sisters will be like, "Ew, gross, whatever," and I'm like, I actually
Well, it's masculine.
dig. It's a primal thing. Like for me, I like primal, so it's like if they have a hairy chest, it's like primally like
Look at that.
it means like you're a man. You're,
Look at that.
you're- Oh, look at that.
See that shit?
Rub your fingers through
Women,
it.
I don't want to judge, but if it was me and I did have it, I would groom the fuck out of that.
Wait, hold on. No, women don't have hairy chests.
No, I'm saying hairy nipples, dude.
Oh, well, even okay. That's
Brandon,
not.
you have a hairy
it's the same
chest?
I'm not
thing.
saying that's. Yeah, they do. Obviously, you.
No, they
fucking-
do, but I'm saying like
That's
that should be
tattoos.
groomed, right?
That's what I'm saying.
like,
if I had that,
oh,
I
yeah.
would groom it.
Yeah.
But it depends. Honestly, it depends on your culture too, because a lot of cultures
Yeah,
are
I'm
like.
Asian. I have no hair, pretty much.
What
anywhere.
kind of Asian are you?
You've got a soft,
Philip
you got like a
penis.
soft woman boy
Filipinus?
body.
Philip's penis.
Have you encountered hairy buttholes?
Everyone has a hairy butthole.
Yes.
Literally every person ever.
But that's because he didn't.
I'm like,
that's
what?
because he didn't shave.
Yeah. So what? I'm not gonna get into this actually.
No, please do. Come on,
I'm
let's
not
do
gonna.
it.
Most women don't fucking.
There's no way I'm gonna describe my wife's butthole.
Yo, why do you gotta say that, bro?
We're gonna start talking. I'm like, well, and I'm like, wait, let me think about this.
Most people, I think most people
It's
don't
sweet, a
maintain
little
their
salty.
asshole.
It's a little salty and
People's
sweet. Well, I can't because I
buttholes.
really only know about when it
Your
comes to
wife.
women, like one butthole.
Well, before you, how long have you been with your wife?
Just past 17 years last month.
Holy shit!
Yeah, dog.
Congratulations.
Yes, ma'am.
Is that what I say? I don't know. That's
I
cool.
just want
I
to
like
say
that.
congratulations.
But I mean, you've been with a girl before that, or no? Maybe
No.
you haven't. Really? She's your one and done?
Yo, let's talk about something
Okay.
else.
That's insane.
It's crazy.
No, it's so cool.
What's your favorite movie?
We already did that. Let's try
Nice.
something else.
Let's go back to hairy nipples.
Hairy nipples.
I don't know. There's
Yeah,
like these little things. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think we're officially at the point, like in my life, where we've been together longer than not.
Most people,
You know, because I'm
in
30.
this
I'm
generation,
34.
yeah.
No. I'm saying of my life. We've been together 17 years, and I'm only 34, so it's half now.
Let me ask you guys: Would you define success by longevity?
Yes.
Define
100
success of the
well,
relationship?
No, actually, no. I'm
No.
not. Absolutely not. No.
So
Nah.
let me give you an example. So let's
No.
say a couple that's married all their whole lives. Would you say that's a successful marriage or?
That's a depends
No,
thing.
that's
That
not
is
the,
it
like,
depends. You can be
time
married
doesn't-
and
yeah,
happy,
time
I'm
doesn't
asking for
define
your
it.
opinion.
or you
so
can
please.
be
Well,
married
we both said
and
no.
resent the fuck out of each other, and they could be the couple at the
Well, she's
bar that
saying
you can
it could
tell
be
that
if-
can't stand each other. Like, the reason I broke up with my ex is because I didn't want to end up like that. You know what I
What?
mean?
What do
like,
you mean? Committed?
end up like staying with someone because I thought it was the right thing and because of societal pressures, and then later on in my life be like, fuck.
Wait, hold on. Wait, rewind. You didn't want to stay with your ex because you thought it was the right thing?
No, what
Wait,
are you
say-
hearing? No, that's not what I said.
Are you
said the
woman
reason-
splaining?
No,
You
you're
bitch
mansplaining.
Are you bitch splaining to him right
No,
now?
I'm trying to
I'm
understand.
cunsplaining.
Oh, explaining. I'm really trying to
I like that.
understand.
Point
Conspiring. I'm conspiring with him.
So you didn't want to be with your
I
ex.
didn't want to be with my ex because it felt wrong to me, and I didn't want to end up the couple in 20 years that are sitting there and can't stand each other and that are annoyed with each other because we felt we had to stay together because our families thought we should, our society thought we should, because we had children. Like, people
Oh, okay.
thinking
All
it
right,
was
all
the
right.
right
I-
thing
now-
to do.
Gotcha.
Right.
Yeah.
I got you.
So you
Yeah,
didn't want to
yeah.
just be stuck with someone just to be stuck with them.
So
Yeah.
you didn't want to work through your problems.
There was no problems. That's the thing. There was no problems.
Oh, no, really?
There was no problems.
He
there
was just
no
perfect, and you
toxicity.
got bored.
Maybe, but I've always had a pretty hippie-ish, like,
What do you mean by hippie?
I don't know, like I like.
You
I
want
don't-
mad
I don't,
dick?
I was gonna say. I think there's
it has
another
nothing
word to
do
describe
with
this.
sex. It has nothing to do with wanting to have sex with other people. It's just the freedom and like the, I don't like it. It just felt
Commitment is a
okay,
big
no,
thing
no,
for
no.
you.
All right, I can't put into words because intuitively to me it didn't feel
Right.
right to who I am. That's all I can say, and
You
I
are-
don't
you
know
are
how to
hippie.
explain
Nah,
it
it's-
more
you're-
than that.
hippie
It just
shit was the
didn't
right way to
feel
explain it.
right. It didn't feel right. So that's it. That's all I have to say
Well,
about that.
let-
But I think I did
Let me
the right
probe
thing.
a little bit, if you don't mind, or pry here. What
Just
was
probe her.
what was it that didn't feel right? Was it the feelings? Was it the?
So I met him, and the reason we got together was because he was very laid back. It was very refreshing. He was a very laid back dude. He was easy. We could hang out. Blah blah. Which
What's
is
my favorite
there's,
trait in a
there's
woman?
Just there's just reasons you get together with someone. 6 months later, we got pregnant with my first kid. So there was that whole adventure, and then a year or two later, I got pregnant with my second kid. So like
Same dude.
You guys
after
be
the dust
fucking.
settled after that, I was like, it was a beautiful experience. I wouldn't trade it for the world who I had kids with. I
Really?
love my baby's father so much. Like, he is one of my best friends, but romantically, romantic feelings, sexual feelings, they went away. And I'm smart enough to know that happens in a relationship. I do know that. But it just, again, it intuitively didn't feel like the person that I was supposed to be with. And I'm not even looking
Why?
for anybody. I'm trying to tell you, it's just something I felt. And I'm not out there looking for anybody at all. I'd actually probably be happier being
By yourself.
alone
Yeah.
forever and getting to do whatever I want. I like the freedom. I have like a gypsy soul. So like having
You're a
him
free bird.
there, I'm a free bird. Can we listen to that song, Jamie?
No.
Hold up.
We'll
What
get,
do you
we'll
mean,
get,
no?
we'll get kicked off YouTube. Like they'll take the video down.
Yeah, because we're
Copyright.
not
Can't
shit.
play
gonna-
any songs. Can I sing it?
Copyright. Yeah, go
You can
ahead.
sing it.
'Cause I'm free as a bird now.
I can play it on the guitar.
And this bird you cannot change.
Okay. All right.
But anyway, yeah, so for me it just didn't feel right. And when that happened, that was a year ago that I broke up with my ex.
Really?
And I've had time, and we've had time, and I've had time to think about, was it a stupid decision, blah, blah.
Was it the right?
When we broke up, I started realizing more why we shouldn't be together. Like I started realizing it more, and I
Well, now your
realized that I
mind's
kind
clear.
of like pretended that we were a good fit for the kids, for the family and stuff like that. And then when we broke up, I realized, you know what, like I feel like it's almost like I feel, And it's not him because he's a beautiful, beautiful person. I wish him all the happiness in the world, and I hope he finds.
That was lit.
Thank you for my shot of Coke.
That was lit.
Coca-Cola, by the way. I wish, but whatever. Hey, that's...
So let me, if you don't mind. So you
you.
love obviously your ex.
I love him
as his soul, his being. His,
I do. I love him so much.
But you also
Great dad.
you're smart enough, or I shouldn't say it that way. You're
wise
enough, to realize that, this is not going to work. It
would work, but I wouldn't feel right. I'd feel there'd always be I'd feel like
What's
I was
his name?
stuck. His name's Travis. I love you, Travis. But I feel
Travis, good move. Get rid of her.
Yeah, get rid of me. What the fuck? We had 2 beautiful, fucking awesome children, though.
Yeah.
And we co-parent so well, and our kids are happy. And, that's really all
That's
I
important.
care about. That's all I care about. There was never any fighting. There was never fighting when we broke up. There was never well, I mean, there was a little bit of fighting, but nothing crazy, just normal stuff. And then, so my kids,
Do you
when
have a
they're
problem
older,
with commitment?
No, I mean, I don't think I do, but now that I'm getting older, maybe I'm I don't think it's a commitment thing. I think it's a thing where I know where I change my mind a lot. And I don't, I don't know. When it comes to that, it's just I like to I don't want any shackles on me. I just like to do what I want. But I could find the person that I feel free enough with that I could. And again, it has nothing to do with sex or nothing to do with anything like that.
So let me ask you this. So, and obviously everybody chime in here.
Thanks, Dr.
One of the
Phil.
major differences between men and women, men are problem solvers. We think very logically. And I'm not saying that all women don't think logically, but most women, very generally speaking, they think emotionally. They make decisions based on their emotion.
Can I combat that for a second?
Yeah, hold on. Just let me finish.
Yeah.
So it sounds like depending on how you feel at the moment, that's what dictates what you're going to do. And that changes day to day.
That would be a good argument, except it's been a year since I've been with him, and I know more and more as the year goes on that I made the right choice. So it's not that I've ever even thought going back was a choice.
What is making you think that? What is making you?
So
what's backing that up?
here's the combat that I wanted to do earlier. So men say, and men do think logically. That's their strength. That's the masculine energy that you get out of them. Women, we don't think emotionally. We think intuitively. It's a very spiritual, intuitive. We can get emotional.
There's a lot
absolutely,
of fancy words for emotion. So
1,000%. No, and I understand where you're coming from, but if you're a woman who's in touch with herself, which I like to think that I am, I've been the woman in my early 20s where I acted emotionally. I don't do that now. It's almost impossible for me to do that now. Nothing can trigger me enough to act emotionally. If I'll have a day or two where I lash out or something, but I'm not going to make a drastic change because of my emotions. I'm wise enough to not do that. I'm not going to do that.
So what's the catalyst for your decision making then? If it's not logic, if you're sitting here saying, "Hey, look, my ex, I love him. He's a great father."
How do you explain an intuitive feeling?
Well, hold on. Let's.
Your gut. That's probably how
it's
you
a gut. I mean, I don't know how to put it to a man, but
No. I get it. So I guess I'm trying to hone in on the
men
fact
have
that
guts too, though. So
you're saying
big ones.
It's a.
The third fat joke you've made today.
Hold on.
Good. I'm glad.
Wow.
You're saying it's a
back.
gut feeling. It's intuitive.
I don't have a hairy back. I'll take my fucking shirt off right now.
You're welcome.
All right. Anyway, so let's go on. Let's move on.
Hairy back. No, I'm kidding.
You're saying it's intuitive. Intuitive to what? What?
You can't
when
say
somebody says
intuitive to what? It's intuitive to how I feel.
Internal intuition.
How is my nervous system reacting to the situation that I'm in? Do I feel
Is
balanced?
it a bad
Do I feel
reaction?
it's off? Do I feel it's very
Do you
I'm in tune with my
consult
body.
the crystal and just?
I guess I'm trying to
I
understand.
start to grow moss on me when I feel like something's not right.
That's a weird way to pronounce.
I mean, what do you want me to say? I'll never be able to explain it to anybody in the world unless you are me. It's just you have to know when things are right and when things are wrong.
people aren't.
You've won a
asking
lot.
you.
Can I? Let me say.
yeah,
Absolutely
No.
won a lot.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, do they? I don't
People
know.
ask me.
I think you've explained it just fine. You've said it's internal. It's just how I feel. I mean, there's no other way to explain. This is just my gut
I
feeling.
made the right choice. I did.
I have a question that's a little less intuition and emotional related. But what do you say to you know, people, because there are a lot of people that feel like, all right, well, when you make a decision like that, now the kids are not in an ideal situation where they could really thrive with both parents in the same household.
That's a trigger, because that's been a huge struggle. And when people just you found out about my decision, my family, they're like, what you're gonna, you know, they come up with all these ideas in their mind of what's gonna happen, blah blah blah. Number one, my son's 2, my daughter's 6. Me and my ex have never fought. When we broke up, they did not know. They had no idea anything ever changed. The only thing my daughter knows about any of this is when the day I said, hey, Mama's going to get her own place, like, and have an apartment, and then, you know, I'm going to get a pet, and you're going to come over. And she was like, yeah, that's great, blah, 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 blah. Like, she's not going to think of fights or any, like, animosity. She's just going to know, hey, one day she's going to be like, hey, I don't care about what they feel.
Yeah.
I don't care about what they think. That's the thing that I'm trying to say. Like, for a while,
Your children?
No.
Or who?
No.
The outside.
The other people.
Right. Okay.
And let me tell you, it was tough. I'm not saying that I just didn't. I was like, whatever, I'm gonna do what I want to do. Like, it was really fucking hard.
Yeah.
I still don't talk to a couple of my sisters
Because they just had too much 2 cents to add in.
They had so much judgment on what I did,
is.
but they don't know that if they ever came over my house, we have such a fucking happy family unit. There's everything is cool. Everything is awesome. I have healthy, happy kids. Me and Travis get along great. Like, it's just, you know, a year has passed. The dust has settled. We're going to move on. I'm going to move out eventually. And my kids are never going to look back.
Together?
Yeah. So my kids are never going to look back and say, oh, my mama. Because guess what? Even now, not even by the time they're older.
Well, the fact that you still live together, I think, is better.
2 dads. They live with their dad. Like, it's not like the 50s where there's like a family
The fact that
unit.
you 2 still live together, I think that's a better situation than not. Because I'm not saying that 2 people together that hate each other, that are always fighting in front of kids, is an ideal situation.
We're
but
never doing that.
No, I'm not saying that you are. This is not a personal thing right now. But I am saying that even if the smart thing to do is separate, you can't argue that having
family unit.
A non-family unit, a non-traditional family unit is optimal for kids.
I feel like
kids are going to thrive more than no matter what. I mean, again, like Jay's my best friend, cilantro.
And I'm doing this to hopefully people that are observing my situation can realize, like, hey, just because we broke up, like, it doesn't have to be this narrative that's like, oh,
right.
Blah, 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 blah. Like, it's like,
it doesn't even matter.
I want to bust that wide open and
but you
say,
can't,
you know
though,
what?
because it's a fact. Like, once you guys separate and once you guys live apart,
my daughter is going to
the kids suffer, though. Maybe, and don't try not to take this personally. I promise. This is not I'm not judging.
Okay, so then I have a question for you.
Yeah.
So when I get my own apartment, and I'm going to be at his house a lot.
Great.
A lot. I'm going to go over. He's going to come over, like, blah, blah. The only thing they're going to remember is, hey, like, I remember the time where, like, I slept here and I
Did
slept
you grow up
here
with both
and
parents or
Dad
no?
No, my dad died when I was 3.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, but... Like,
so you know then, they remember more than that.
I'm wise, yes, but I'm wise enough to know that when they remember this, they're going to only remember the time that I got my own place. But we're still going to be together as a family unit. We're going to have days together during the week. We're all together. I'm going to be at his house. He's going to be at my house. Like, it's not going to be the traditional narrative that you think when people break up. And I'm actually happy that you guys are suspicious, like, not suspicious, but you guys are like speculative of this.
Not
because,
even that.
like,
I'm just curious as to.
I can't wait till it's all over and done with, and I can show everyone, like, hey, you know, my kids are fine. Like, they're happy. Like, if she.
I don't think. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
If my daughter has any questions, like, I will answer. I'm so open, like, with, like, I will just explain everything to her, and, like, but she wasn't even old enough to understand the concept of a mom and a dad and what that meant. You know what I mean? Like, she will be and then when she's old, she's gonna be like, oh my God. She's gonna be like, I get it now. Yeah. But, you know, they did it in a way to where, like, it wasn't traumatizing, and hopefully she'll be wise. And at that age, I'll still talk to her.
I'm not saying that it's traumatizing. Let me be clear. Like, you can, like,
but you're
be
saying,
healthy.
But you did say, like, it's going to affect her negatively, and I don't think it is. I don't.
Maybe negative is. I mean, that's just perspective. What I'm saying is that it's not optimal. You know, it's just not.
Optimal is I would stay with him forever, but
Correct.
would that be true to me? No. I don't think so, because I know for the rest of my life I'm gonna know I did.
But isn't that
thing.
when sacrifice for the kids comes in?
No,
I'm just making talking points.
No,
I don't. I want to be clear. I don't want you to take this personal, because it's not. It's not personal.
But you can't be a good parent unless you're true to yourself. If you're not true to yourself, you cannot be a good role model for your kids, because your kids are gonna be. Because then I'd grow up and be like, you know, I stayed together for you. You know, like you know how many kids grow up and they're like, my parents stayed together for me and they hate each other and blah blah blah. I would never want to be that. I want her to know, hey, and I want her to know if she grows up and she finds somebody and she has kids with them, that doesn't mean she has to stay with him forever. It's what, you know, if he's toxic or whatever, like if she feels like that's not the right fit, she can leave. You know, like, so I want her to.
I'm in a similar situation.
Let her finish.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
but that's basically that's what I wanted to say.
So, like my situation, I have a daughter. Obviously, I'm not with her mother anymore. I think that I agree with you. I think the optimal situation for my daughter is having both parents. I think
kids will always have
I
both
think
parents.
that's definitive. I don't think there's it's hard to have an opinion against that.
Right.
But our kids
no,
are
a lot of
never
people
not
don't.
gonna have
They don't.
both parents.
Right. People think
They
that
don't-
it doesn't matter, but that's
Yes, like for instance, my
That's
daughter's
far-fetched.
mother. She
That's why.
doesn't. She thinks
I didn't have a dad my whole life.
Exactly,
He died.
right.
Like,
she didn't have her father.
Did that
Really?
affect you?
At
Did not
least-
having a father affect you in any way?
I'm sure it
Well,
did.
she wouldn't know that
I'm
either.
sure-
Of course.
I don't know for sure. I don't know how it would affect me.
let me explain
compared
how it might, right? Like typically men and fathers create a little more structure. You might not be as, you know, like a free bird and now I'm doing this, now I'm doing that, now I'm doing this, and you know, all over the place.
If I had a
just
dad?
for yours.
Well,
I'm
guess
just saying,
what?
if
Maybe
there,
that was the right
if there
thing.
was some structure,
I think
in there,
everything happens
I'm
for a
not saying that
reason.
it's right or wrong. I'm just saying that it has an effect.
Of course, everything has an
Right.
effect.
No matter
I'm not,
what it
but
is.
But
I
are
grew
you
up- I
trying
grew
to
up with a
say? Are
sibling.
you trying to say there is a right way and a wrong way?
I'm
You know
saying,
what I mean?
I am definitely saying that there's a better way.
So you
a
think
more
if I had a
optimal
dad,
way.
that it'd be a better way? Because
I
don't.
think that if you have
That's where our beliefs differ.
maybe, but let me explain, and this will probably bring us back down to a more
common ground.
similar common ground. So if you have two kids and everything about them is the same, but one of them grows up with a single mom and the other one grows up in a two-parent household, do you think that one of those kids is going to have a better just all-around life, success-wise, emotionally,
I can't answer that.
intelligent-wise? I can. The answer is yes.
Yeah, well, that's because you must feel like you know everything, but no,
Yeah.
that's not
Well,
true. So so my
I
father
grew up.
passed
I also
away.
grew up with a single mom, so
Wait.
did mine. So
Okay,
did
but
mine.
can I? Well, first of all, my father passed away, and I think I'm doing great.
But
I
I'm
love
not,
the person
I'm not
I am.
comparing you to
Number
anybody.
two,
I'm not
my
comparing you to
kids
anyone.
are always going to have a mom and a dad.
Good.
We are always going to be there for them.
Yeah.
So like that
how about
doesn't
we-
really.
Let's get to like kind of the meat and potatoes. What would you call the ideal family situation? A mom and a father, right? With
I don't know, because like traditionally you would say, well, of course, well, okay, yeah,
I'm not saying that your kids can't be
okay. This is a good
successful.
question. This
Oh,
is a good question.
careful, the camera's mine.
Yeah.
Sorry. This is a good question. So, my jerk like reaction answer would be like, of course, you want a mom and a dad who are
Yeah.
in love, they stay together forever, blah, blah, blah. But if you have a mom and a dad that are not together and still have a good relationship, that could actually be more beneficial to the
Sure.
kids, because they will say, hey, I don't feel like this is the perfect thing that I
framing
need
me?
to strive for. It's okay if I have or like I'm with someone and we break up, because guess what? It's all gonna be okay anyway.
Yeah,
And
I don't
actually,
disagree.
I might go for that one more. And fine, you can disagree, but that is.
I
No,
think
I'm
you-
thinking about it.
Yeah,
I'm
but
thinking,
you're
I'm considering what
you're
saying.
using very accurate and true words. But when you think about those phrases, it's going to be okay. I'm not saying that it's not going to be okay or that your kids are going to have a bad life. Let me be clear. Like, they're going to be fine. It sounds like you and your ex man have a very, very good situation.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that, you know, there are a lot of fucking situations like that. Some are
Is it
worse,
the
some are
living
better.
together
That's
that-
everything. And I only say that, right?
And
Because
that's what you think, right?
that's what I know. Like, I grew up in a
you
single
know.
parent household, you know, and I know all the things that I missed out on, you know, and I know all of the things now that I experience on a day to day that aren't
But
scheduled,
what
that aren't a
makes you
thing.
feel? So this sounds like, so living together is a big.
It's not living together.
No,
Put
it,
this way,
it
there's-
definitely is living together.
Well, I'm saying it's not just that. It's the fact of working through things It's the fact
No.
of showing.
And I
Hold on, wait.
I'm not talking about any of that. I'm
Let
talking
me
about
finish.
living together.
Let me finish really fast. When you're trying to show your small people, your children, right? They're very
Why did you
influential.
call them that?
They're
That's
very
offensive.
You're dwarfs.
they have impressionable minds, right? You don't want them to stop doing something just because they don't feel like, hey, look, this is not going to work. You want them to toughen up and work through things. There's something to be said to work through.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
So
And longevity,
again, this is where
commitment.
This is where I think that we're gonna have to end a conversation. I'm not saying now because I'm always gonna go back to it didn't feel right for me.
No,
I
we're
feel
not-
like that my life going forward
I'm not judging
is
you.
going to be
And
more
neither is
true to
Josh.
what my
Yeah.
life
I think there's
wants to be by not being with this person, and I think I will be a better mother to my children being that way. I'm not saying
Sure.
don't work through things. I work through things with people
I'm
every
not
day.
even talking
Like,
about you personally.
I have
Yeah,
a
we're not
lot-
talking about your
You're
situation personally.
And
We're
I-
talking about general.
Yeah.
This is just
And
dialogue
I
at this point.
understand what you're saying. I do.
Do you
but
think
like,
that commitment's a good thing?
Yes.
Do you
of
think that
course I do.
longevity
Well,
is a
no,
good
no,
thing?
but
I
that's too
do.
vague a question because
No,
commitment
wait,
is not always a good thing.
But I'm getting somewhere with
I'm
it. Hold
saying
on. I
it
have
is a
point.
good thing,
Not always.
but only when you like feel like it's a right thing. That's it. If you
All
don't
right,
feel
so-
like it's a right thing, it's like saying you want to do like this one thing just because you know it's right, but it doesn't feel right for you. You have to go for what's right
Of
for
course.
you.
Of
yeah,
course.
but those
I'm
are just
talking about very
those
general.
emotions can be temporary though. 'cause-
I am
Can I
telling you, it's been a year.
Hold
It
on.
is not emotional.
Again, you're very
You're
glued
saying
to your
your
personal. I'm
personal
not talking about
situation.
your personal situation
Yeah,
anymore.
right.
I
I'm
think
talking
we are,
about
though.
No,
you guys are
no,
talking
no,
about
no,
my
no.
situation.
No, you are.
No.
You are.
we're talking about just in general.
I'm
'Cause
talking
I have
about
a very
too.
similar situation to some degree.
Yeah, and I'm talking about just a commitment to something and having the reaction of, all right, well, this doesn't feel like me right now, so I'm done with it. You know, there's a lot of things in life that take a long time to start and finish or start and thrive with, where they're
I agree with that.
yeah,
I'm
where
literally saying
during that time, there are a lot of times where you feel like quitting, you know, and you feel like this doesn't feel good right now. I don't enjoy this. I don't like this. But in the long run, it's going to be better for me. You know, like paying off debt, for example.
Sure.
You know, like paying off debt. Nobody loves that. Like, nice, this is awesome. Here's my money. But you know, like there's light at the end of the tunnel, and you're going to be a better person or have a better situation in the long run for it.
I agree.
That's all.
All right, let's change the vibe here because I don't want you thinking that we're attacking your
No,
situation.
no. I
'cause
love.
that's-
I love.
You sure?
This. I do.
Yeah,
I
I'm
love
not-
it.
I don't want you to take anything
Liz,
personal.
I was raised by a single mom, like so I understand, and I think I'm amazing.
And you know what? Like,
So you
just
can
to
be
end it, I
amazing.
do want to change this is the subject, but like, just to end it, like, I understand. I know so many people disagree with me, but I get it. I totally fucking do. Because if
Yeah.
I was on the other side, I would feel the same way. But like,
the other side of what?
like if I was looking at someone doing the same thing as
right.
I'm doing, is what I'm saying. And I know you guys aren't talking about me, but like obviously I'm gonna take it personal because
course.
it kind of stemmed off of like
Yeah.
my situation.
Your situation
but,
is
like,
what started the conversation.
I can promise, and I know in my soul that it is good. It is good, and
sounds
maybe
good.
my kids do need to.
Is it good for the other half?
It's good for the other. I'm not being selfish in this. I promise. Like I'm not.
I'm asking
my
you a
kids
question.
are everything.
How does he feel? Is it good for him?
It wasn't for a while, but I think that staying with him would have been unfair because
Yeah.
he deserves to be with someone.
Does he want to be with you?
That's what I was
Not
going to
anymore,
ask.
but
If you
he
said, "Hey,
did.
Travis, let's do this and be a family," he'd be like, "Nah."
I don't think so anymore.
Let's
Let's
but
get Travis on here. Hey, call Travis.
Let's go. No, I don't want to do that. But Travis is the shit. You guys should have him on here. He's fucking cool. I do have to pee though. I have to pee. I'm a girl. I have to pee.
You're gonna help Brandon. What a guy, huh? Oh, you're getting a drink? I thought you were taking her to the bathroom.
Go up now?
Yeah, go ahead. He'll take you.
Which way
Jamie,
do I
you
go?
got
I
him?
don't even know what
this
to
way.
do. This way?
Yeah.
Can I
To
go
the
up by
left.
To
myself?
the left,
left.
to the left, huh?
Can I go up by myself?
Yeah, I would just
All right,
make
cool.
just say, "Hey, Sasha," make sure she's not walking around with no shirt or something.
Up there with Sasha.
You wouldn't be the first. You wouldn't be the first.
We're gonna talk about you while you're gone. Oh shit.
That was good.
Yeah, it's a good conversation.
Yeah, I want to
It's
make
nice
sure
to
too. Yeah, I thought it was. I'm glad we stopped it when we did because it's easy to say, "Hey, like, don't make this personal," but it's a very personal situation, so I understand why.
Well, if it's happening to you, of course. Yeah.
And especially like when my questions are kind of framed like, all right, well, what do you say when people say that's terrible parenting? She's like, what? I'm like, no, not you. No, but it's weird, man, because there's definitely that fine line. I do feel like, and I think it's universally agreed that if you can make it, you know, like a 2-parent household is just the best situation for a kid. But if it's toxic and there's fighting all the time, then obviously that's not ideal.
Yes, there's a very, very thin, fine line there.
Yeah.
Put it this way. My parents were like Archie Bunker and Edith. You know what I mean? They were just complete opposites. A lot of drama.
Classic show.
Just
was that all
violence,
in the family, right?
Yeah. Whatever. But I mean, there's something to be said that they always stuck it out. I'm not saying that that's right for everybody.
I think your choice of words, like stuck it out sounds very negative, like they just dealt with it and accepted it. I think what you're saying,
that might be it.
But see, that's I don't think that's good. I would agree with Liz on that. If you could say it, but you know what, my parents always found a healthy compromise. Like they were always they were always able to settle. Yeah, but see,
they definitely didn't do that.
Yeah, that probably wasn't the best, way. Never mind.
Possibly. No, listen, you might be right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm saying that there is something to be said with sticking it out. At bare minimum, just sticking it out. There's something to be said. There's something about your character where you stick it. You might be fucking miserable.
Does it bother you that you and your baby mama didn't stick it out?
Does it bother me?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck no.
Well, because you're saying, like there's something to be said and it's about your character. If you could just
but I
stick
can't
it
control
out.
her and she can't control me. So it has to be a mutual agreement.
Well, what if the opportunity was given to you? The same thing we just asked Liz. If your baby mama said, "Hey, listen, let's just do this and do it right and raise her together,"
that'd be tough, man. Because
I know why it's tough. It's because I'm assuming that you probably start thinking like, all right, all these issues.
I think about my daughter.
Well, you start thinking one thing, like forget your daughter for a second. Part of it is you start thinking of all the issues you might have had with her, like your baby mom, and say, all right, I don't know if I want to deal with X, Y, Z. But on the flip side, here's all the things that your daughter benefits by having everybody together.
Here's what I say to my daughter's mother today. So there's a lot of times I invite her to do a lot of things, and I say, listen, this is not about you and I, right? I just want to be very clear. This is not about us enjoying time together.
Welcome back, by the way.
This is about if you and I and Lily, my daughter, if we hang out, this is showing my daughter that, hey, things are okay.
Yeah.
We don't have to be together, but we're okay. We're not arguing. We're not fighting. We're not,
right.
That kind of thing. So, which, I think that's just a positive thing. Whether it's just, hey, let's all take a walk.
Oh, for sure, bro.
Let's all.
Because there are like levels to it. It's like worst case, parents don't talk to each other. They talk shit about each other.
Yeah.
Best case, they don't really spend time, but at least they respect each other. It just gets better and better. And I feel like the bottom is they hate each other, and the best is everything is cohesive.
I don't hate my daughter's mother. I tell her
That's
all
good.
the time. No, yeah. I say, listen, she has a special place in my life.
It's right under this elbow.
Being my daughter's mother, and I'll always give her that respect. Now, whether I agree with her fucking parenting or not, that's a whole different conversation. I don't even want to get into that. But
Can I chime in?
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
It's
That's
a
why you're on the podcast.
Like, we invite you here.
I
Hey,
still
please,
see
we're talking.
myself going. Again, I'm not with him. We'll go on vacations together. Like it'll always be a family unit.
So you're
It'll always
basically
be
your
a family.
situation as good as it could possibly be, except for the romantic part.
Except, that's literally it. And the kids don't get that. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
Let's dig into that really fast, if you don't mind. No, I'm asking you, so what is it?
oh my
Travis,
God.
if you're watching this, what? It
but
sounds
that's not
like.
fair. Like,
Well, hold
you're
on.
fucking going to intimacies while Travis is
listen.
listening.
No, hold on.
Like,
So on the outside,
there's
it sounds
probably a
like
good chance that
it
he's
sounds
not
like
listening.
that you know.
I want him to though. That's how
you say
like, I
positive
want him
things
to.
about
I
him,
do.
right?
Share with him.
You
Are we
think he's a
live or
great
no?
father. He's a great person. What is it that doesn't work between,
I
let's say?
don't know.
Oh, okay, all right.
It is
Go
an
live for like
intuitive.
5 minutes.
It's just. It's not even. I don't even think
I'll
it's
text
a
it to
him
you.
thing. It's a me thing. Like I don't even know if I'm gonna be with anyone for the rest of my life. I just need to have my place with my plants and my cats.
So you want to
and
just?
I want to do whatever the fuck I want.
Is this accurate? Can I propose something? Is this accurate that you? Excuse
No,
me.
it's
You
not.
have a. Really?
I already know it's not.
I was gonna say that it sounds like
Do you guys like the Deftones?
I love the Deftones and
Let's
Tool.
listen to the Deftones. Jamie?
We're not gonna listen to the Deftones. Hold on,
Jamie!
wait, hold on. Listen, okay, then we'll move on. Is it safe to say that? So if it's not him, then you're saying it's obviously you. I'm just going off of what you, right?
Oh yes, I didn't even clarify that.
Okay, all right.
It is 1,000% not him.
What is it about you?
I don't know. It's just something I
You gave me
know.
the old, "It's not
I
you,
know
it's
that
me."
my life doesn't feel like if I have this one life on this earth.
Yeah. You don't want to spend
It's-
it committed to that guy.
It's not even that. It's like I'm grateful for the time that we had, and I feel like there's different eras in your life that you go through different things, and I'm so grateful, and I wouldn't trade it. I'm not saying I would ever trade it for the world. That was a beautiful time in my life.
All right, put on
but
the
now,
Deftones.
now it's a time.
He's such a cunt, bro.
I don't give a
I'm just kidding.
He's such a fish gun.
Go ahead.
It's fine. You're a
Finish
cunt.
it.
It's fine, you're a guy.
Shut. All right. Do you want me to tell you a funny story?
Yes.
I want you to
hopefully
speak
it's
into the
not-
mic. Don't you like?
I hope you guys are not gonna. Okay, so recently.
Into the mic. Into the mic.
Not recently. Oh my god, I'm sorry for everyone.
No, it's all right.
Well,
You're just a
whatever.
little drunk.
So this is a fun because I want you guys to have a fun story.
Thank
so
you.
the fun story that I have
Yeah.
is that I tried to do a sugar daddy thing recently.
Nice.
Like the candy?
Yup. I love it. I
Yeah.
love the candy.
I do that. I have a what
I
do you
tried
call
to
it?
do
Sugar
a sugar
baby.
daddy thing.
I have a sugar baby.
No.
And
She's upstairs. She's upstairs.
so what happened? I was like, oh,
You
okay,
had this rich guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, like he's cool, like, and I actually did like him. I actually genuinely. So for me,
So
sugar
what is a
daddy
sugar? Hold on. So you were going out on romantic dates and shit with him or no?
I'm gonna tell you.
Okay, sorry. I don't know,
I'm telling you the story.
Go ahead.
So, a disclaimer: never been on my never sugar daddy, never a thing ever. So, I was like, okay, something was I was ready. So I met this guy, and I was like, he's super cool, whatever. We go out, and maybe it could be because I was single, and I was like, maybe it could be a sugar daddy thing, whatever. Who cares? Cause
You're
I'm
not
single.
that superficial. Come on.
No, I'm not. But I'm not.
that.
But,
No,
but
you
if
should
you're-
be.
But not for nothing, I'm gonna fucking capitalize
Well, you know why?
on being a woman, and
especially because usually sugar daddies are okay and aware and
But
fine with it.
it's an exchange of things.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
It's a
spend
business
time
transaction.
with you. I'm gonna, whatever. Blah,
I've
blah,
always
blah.
said I'm
that's very
cool with it.
slick.
Prostitution is the oldest form of it's the
wait.
oldest industry in the world.
I agree
I
with
don't
you.
give
but
It
a
is.
fuck.
This
No,
ain't
there's nothing
prostitution,
wrong with
though,
it.
right?
Of course
You're
it is,
talking
bro.
about.
Whatever you think it is, I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
and
what you think it is. I'm
there's
telling you
nothing
the
wrong with
story.
it. It's the oldest fucking industry in the world.
Right, but
tell
she's
you
not
right.
talking
You
about
have a product he
prostitution.
wants to pay for, and he's gonna pay. Why the
But it
fuck
wasn't
not?
like that because he was into me, I was into him, whatever, blah blah blah.
As long as he
So
knows
we
it's just
hung
about the
out,
money.
whatever. We ended up sleeping together, whatever. And then after that, he was like, "Yeah, I'll pay for whatever." And I was like, "Okay." I was like, "Mind
Like
you, this
abortions?
was I want to disclaim this by saying this was a 2-week.
Did he
thing.
pay for the abortion?
No abortion, no
Oh.
pregnancy. So, no, none of that. But so we ended up hanging out. We had sex, whatever. So then, he would pay for so again 2 weeks. So it
You're like,
wasn't
we
a
had
lot.
sex,
It
and
wasn't
he cashed
a
out
lot.
to me $200.
It wasn't a lot. I'm worth more than $200.
What would be the number? How much more?
You want me to give you the number?
Let's start a
We've had it. No,
GoFundMe.
that's kind of like a thing that we do every episode. We get the number. Our
don't know.
our last guest said you just had to pay off her student loans.
That's right.
Oh well, my credit card debt's $30,000. If anyone wants to do that, I'll sleep with you. But
Okay.
whatever. Anyway, I'm just saying. I'm single. I don't give a fuck.
Turn on the comments.
Whatever.
We're gonna see
Yeah,
who's
turn
got
on the
30K right now.
Hey, Brandon,
You
start.
they're gonna be like, you stupid
Brandon,
slut.
start the GoFundMe.
Oh my god,
30,000.
Fund me. All right.
All right,
can I
so
start-
he's a sugar daddy. You're
whatever. Again, do you guys remember it's a 2-week
Is he
thing?
gonna see this?
I don't care. Shout out to you if you see this.
What's
I'm
his
sorry,
name?
you were really good
If
in
you
bed.
don't care, what's his name?
What's
But
his
you are
full
going
name?
to find out why
What's
I
his full
didn't.
social?
What's his full name?
I'm not gonna say that because that's mean. Because of whatever I'm
So
about to tell
30K.
you.
What if somebody
What I'm
paid
about
off
to-
half your credit card debt? 15K.
I would sleep with them.
You're negotiating her.
What
Absolutely.
what if they paid your a bar tab?
No,
Okay.
no,
Paid your phone bill.
no.
Paid rent, 1 month's rent.
What's your vagine worth? Is it so? You said 30,000.
Apparently, it's worth.
Well,
a
she said
lot.
15. We're
I
down
got-
to
I
15.
got
Yeah,
some
you were
good
at 50.
vagine.
The best I could do is 10K.
Oh, 10K. I'll take that.
10K.
I'll take 10K for us.
2,500? 2,500? That's a good chunk.
Let me
a
think
good
of how many
chunk.
credit cards that would pay off.
That's a good chunk of
Probably
dough.
2. No. Maybe. Actually, it depends on how good you are in bed, because I'm single. It doesn't matter else. Well, you know, whatever.
All right.
But can
So
I
anyway,
tell you-
finish the
It's like,
story.
you
Yeah.
start- the price starts here, and then afterwards you get a
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm
revised
not gonna
invoice.
fucking-
We went from
I'm so
30,000
sorry.
to 2,500, considering.
No, listen.
I'm an expert negotiator.
You guys are gonna
You're like, how about a 40
I'm
and
like,
a jawbreaker?
How about a box of a dozen chocolate-covered strawberries?
Oh my god, funny story about that
From
too.
Sasha.
Oh my god, I have so many stories.
That's why you have so many kids.
I have so many. I have 2 kids. The same dude, bro. That I was with for 7 years.
Oh, you didn't. No, I know. You didn't finish the story. Hold on. So
Because
he
you
did,
guys were fucking talking. Can you
No,
stop?
yes. Okay,
and
go
then
ahead.
I will finish my
Yes.
story.
go ahead. This guy.
So the reason why I stopped being the sugar daddy for this guy is because I slept when I would sleep with him. He would literally, when we had sex, he'd go like this. He'd go, oh my god, oh my god.
all right, he's gay. So all right, you fucked the gay guy.
What's wrong with that?
No, he was not gay.
That's what I
obviously
do.
he's gay. If
No.
you're, you know,
He was like.
That's what I
so-
do.
Listen, any
Dude,
dude that
no.
does that, any dude that orgasms out of their vagina, they're gay.
I don't know if he orgasm out what his butthole. I don't care. I'm just saying. He was all like, and I was like, this is not
Like, yo,
enjoyable
have
for me.
you ever had
I was
sex
like, this
before?
is not enjoyable for me. Like, I have to like no. Like, you have to
That was
pretend
wrong.
to be a man while you're sleeping with me and not do this whole.
Wait, hold on.
And I'm saying verbatim. Like, I'm not like, it's not like a. I
How
love
do you
when-
have sex with
but
somebody
listen,
that isn't masculine?
Listen, I love when guys moan. I do. I
You
love
tried
it.
both of
I
them?
love it so much. That though, the whole.
Yeah, that's like gay.
I was like, I'm sorry, this has to stop. I was like, I cannot.
He's like,
this is not. This is not.
Like The Exorcist.
Yeah, he's moaning and telling you to fuck him.
He's like, choke me. Slap me.
No, he didn't even say words. He was just like,
He's like, Liz, push it in deeper.
His eyes
and I was
roll.
like, dude, I really wish
His
you didn't
legs
do
are
that.
shaking.
He starts pushing you back a little.
That's literally what it was.
His legs were shaking and
I'm
he's
like-
like,
He closes his legs and like tries to push
And
you
I'm
back.
I fucking love the guy.
You're like,
He's
hey,
the
can you
greatest
stop
guy
this?
ever. But I was like, I cannot continue with this. Like, this is.
Well,
you
the
don't-
sex part of it, right?
Yeah. And, no, but can I say?
You've
It
said
was
everything. Why are you asking
No,
now?
I'm gonna tell you more. I'm open and honest about this. So the sugar daddy I was with, he was like 50 plus. It was my first time ever in my life.
Wow.
As a 36-year-old woman having sex with anyone older.
All right, is he good looking?
He was no. He was. I'm sorry.
I love
yes,
how you were
yes.
honest.
No, yes.
Wait.
He was better at sex than like his like dick wise. He was better at sex than a lot of guys I have been with recently.
What's a lot? Like 5?
Like 2 or 3, and then
In the
like
past
2
week.
or 3 in the past week. No, but like the noises literally ruined it for him. Like I was
No
like,
shit.
and I kept saying like, "Can you shut up?" I was like, "Can
You
you,
didn't
just
say
fucking
that.
shut up?
You did
Can
not
you
say
stop
that.
and just
He's like,
pretend you're fine?"
fuck me. Like, yo, what the fuck's going on here?
Yeah, dude. No, he's a good-looking guy,
Oh my
and
God.
like he had a great dick for a 50-something-year-old.
What's a great
And
dick in your opinion?
One that stays hard for a long
Okay,
fucking
so
time.
just as long as it stays hard,
What's a
time.
what's a long time? Though?
Hours.
That's relative.
Hours.
Well, okay, he's
Hours,
taking
bro.
a pill then. He's taking a pill.
Hours.
Oh, maybe he's taking a pill. I don't know
Of
if he's
course.
taking a pill.
Of
I don't
course
give
he
a
is.
fuck. All I know is it fit well, but his noises, just I was like, no.
All
Really,
right,
no.
so where are you guys at right now? Like, what?
Oh, so when
I
I,
didn't
cut
get
it
a
off
code.
with him. Oh, this is
Did
the
you
other
click
reason.
send code? Sorry, go ahead.
Do you want to just end the fucking podcast?
No, I'm
now,
trying to help
Josh?
him so we can go live real quick.
The reason it ended is because I was like, because he got a little,
Attached?
I
he
can
got a
see
little
it.
attached.
Yeah, he
So
likes
I was
fucking
like,
you.
I was like, the attachment is, it's I expect
code.
whatever, but I was like, this is never going to be like anything
Something.
like that.
Yeah.
And the noises definitely were a huge turn off. That was the main thing. That's why I told
Of
you about
course.
that because it was the
Anytime
main.
a man.
And as a disclaimer, men moaning
phone?
is hot.
No,
I
hold on. There's a
fucking
difference.
Love it.
But wait, hold on.
I love it.
There's a difference between masculine men moaning and a man acting. Yeah.
When I tell you that's
Right.
literally what he was, I'm doing it verbatim, Josh. Oh my god! And I was like,
All right, stop doing that. I'm gonna throw up. Like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on here?
It's like, dude, are you a man or
We're
what?
done.
Like, this is getting weird.
We're done. But I thought it was a fun story.
I'm fucking a teenage monkey.
No, I feel like that dude that you're fucking squirts.
I'm not fucking him.
He squirts.
So
He's like,
long
oh my god, I'm gonna come.
Oh my god, so long ago. I'm just saying, that was a fun story.
Oh, it was so long ago. I thought this was like a recent thing.
No, but that was the one and only time I tried to ever sugar daddy. But I can never do that. I don't think anyway, because they get addicted to me, bro.
Is that what it is?
So
Why?
sorry.
Is it just vagina? Is that what?
I don't know. I've never fucked my vagina, so I don't know.
Yes, you have.
Not with a dick.
So weird.
Yes, you have. Not with a fleshy one.
This is weird. This is what your podcast is all about. You wanted me to be on your podcast, and I'm telling you.
No, I'm happy. This is
Here I am.
amazing. I feel he'll probably never see it, but if he does, I feel terrible for the guy.
Well, no, maybe he
Why
should
do
know.
you feel terrible?
It's like-
I'm literally
it's
telling
like,
me
yo.
he fucked me good. It
It's
was
like
just
you
the
put it in,
fucking
he's like, yo, he
noises.
does
That was
this.
No, but I'm saying if that turns you
Yeah.
off, that's not good.
Yeah, but it might not
Like,
turn
when it
other
first
people
goes-
off.
Exactly. Varoom, varoom.
I can picture him doing this. Like she slides off his boxer. She's like,
Yo, man.
oh, shit. Oh,
shit.
she's a snorter. Brandon, I'm trying to get you this. I'm sorry, buddy.
Check your spam box.
Go to my Instagram.
I
guys.
did.
Check your
Go to
spam
my
box.
Instagram.
Yeah, show us her sisters up while I find
Yeah,
this for
my
you.
sisters. That's what it was. That's what it
Yeah.
was.
Let's look at your
Oh.
sisters.
Scroll down. Look at my Instagram. I went to see Crosses. That was a good show. Tool. That was the most amazing show. Sick New World. See, I always post the best things. Miami. That was Mexico. Go down, go down, go down. Those are my babies. Hold on. Where are my fucking go down, go down, go down? There they are. To the right. No. Oh, yes, right there. Those are my sisters. So I'm all the way to the right.
Wow, you guys got strong genes. Like,
You think we look alike?
well, no, I'm just saying the dark hair, the dark,
yeah,
you know, that whole thing.
yeah. So
Where are
that's
you?
me.
Oh, you're on the
I'm
right.
all the way on the right.
Yeah.
Prettiest one ever. That's my sister Michelle next to me. Her and the one in the black, right, second one to the right. They're twins. They're twins. They're 46 years old. They're twins. The one in the middle in the gray is Dina. She's 49. Vain, superficial as fuck, but I love her. She's so cool. Like, you guys would love this shit ever. And then that's Erin. The one, like, in the middle. Oh, and that's Nikki. All the way to the
Thicky?
end. Nikki. She's
Oh.
my littlest sister.
All right, turn this the fuck off. Who cares?
She's just a baby. Damn, Jay.
You're a fucking weirdo. You are awkward, actually.
Damn, Jay.
Awkward as fuck. He's like,
No, that was your sisters.
he's like, let's put up a group of men. He's like, let's look at the group of men.
Let's look at it. Let's look at your brothers. Wait, no, wait. Do you have a brother?
You're gay as fuck.
You're gay as fuck.
Jay's gay. Surprise to everyone that's listening to this podcast, but Jay
I'm
is a
coming out of the closet.
Jay is a homosexual. And he doesn't want to look at pretty women.
Don't say that, because that's weird. That's like, oh, fucking, that like turns
Alright.
my stomach a little.
No, but you're a fucking fag because you didn't want to look at my sisters.
Facts.
No, that's
Facts.
Facts.
Facts. He's like,
That's
shut
a-
that
You
shit
get
off. There was a group of pretty girls. He's like, shut that shit off.
Well, pretty's relative. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, show me pretty girls then.
I'm
Show
just
me
joking.
pretty
I'm
girls.
just joking with you. Jeez, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I love your sisters. Your sisters are all hot.
And they're fucking cool as shit. And love them.
I'm sure they are.
But
because
they
of-
never stop talking.
Yeah. Gee, where do you get it from?
No, I'm actually really introverted.
You're not introverted
I'm
at
totally
all.
introverted, and I always need alcohol to be outroverted.
Outoverted? Yes! Outoverted. Hey, can we look up the definition of outoverted?
Can I have tequila?
Yes. Extroverted, right? That's what you meant.
Was that what it meant?
Out of
My dog. No.
Andrew, yo,
You guys
Andrew,
are being
honestly, Andrew.
No.
What?
We love Brandon. Brandon is always
I'm
like
taking over this podcast. Fuck these two
It's
dudes.
yours, girl.
Josh
Take
is
it.
on his phone. Jay doesn't want to look at pretty women.
Jay's
I'm
gay.
Me
doing
and
this for
Brandon are
y'all.
gonna take over this podcast. Fuck
I'm
this
doing
shit.
this for y'all. I'm trying to.
Okay.
All right.
So for my birthday is in May. I want to go to Austin because Joe Rogan opened up his own comedy club called the Comedy Mothership in
Yeah.
Austin.
No. It's
And
called.
I was like,
oh yeah, that is what it's called. I'm sorry.
yeah.
I should mind my business.
In May for my birthday, that I think I'm gonna go to Austin and check out a show there. The only shows they have right now in May is Kill Tony, which is awesome. I would fucking love to see Kill Tony.
Kill Tony is
So I
fun.
think that's what I'm gonna do for my birthday, or I'm gonna go to Universal in Miami. But you guys are all invited to come
Oh shit.
to my birthday.
That's awesome.
Yeah, good times.
I would think that you are actually a good time, like going out and fucking like getting hammered and just like.
Here's the thing, I
you
am,
would
but
laugh.
I never have time to do it. You know
well,
why?
of
It's
course.
not that I
Yeah,
don't,
you're
but I
busy.
actually enjoy being home with my kids like a lot. Like,
Yeah.
And because they're so young, I want to. My daughter's gonna be 7 next week, and I
Whoa.
remember when she was just born. So I'm like, I have to capitalize on this.
Yo, what are you doing, bro?
Trying to give him the thing so he can go live real quick.
Can you
I know. I'm
pretend
just like
to
not.
care about what I'm saying?
We do care. I'm just
this
saying.
is Women's Day, and they don't give a shit.
It's Women's
They're
Day. I mean,
mansplaining things
dude,
to me, and they're
gives a
gaslighting me.
fuck about Women's
gaslighting
Day.
you.
They're gaslighting
They're
and
bullying
mansplaining
me.
things to me.
Good Lord.
Rise up, women.
All right.
Fuck Jay and
International
Josh.
Women's Day. God bless sandwiches. Let's move on.
Oh, sandwiches. I love sandwiches. They're my favorite.
Well,
I'm a foodie, by the way. Do you know
I'm a
those
foodie.
those kind
I'm
of
a
sandwiches. My bad.
huge fucking
No.
foodie.
Look, I look at restaurants like everything's an experience. Like, well, I look at life like everything's an experience. And food is one of those things like I love. So I was in Korea eating fucking
Blood soup.
Ass.
eating fucking Korean ass. No, eating whatever the fuck they
I
serve.
just recently got into
on, like-
Korean skincare because their
Oh, you were
skin's
gonna
so
say
good.
eating ass.
And you know what Korean skincare is?
Eating ass.
Snail mucus. So I bought a fucking lotion that's a snail mucus lotion.
Wait,
I
wait,
put
what
on
does
my
snail
face.
mucus do? What do you mean?
It's like the thing, the snails, and they have the thing, and then you
Oh,
get
yeah, my
that,
ex-girlfriend
and
used
you
to
put
do
it in your
that.
fucking
Slug
face.
trail across your chest.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
from my chin down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Koreans have beautiful.
That
they're
sounds
beautiful.
like it sounds like some brilliant social media marketing. Like this time I bought beeswax to rub under my eyes.
Yeah, and you should because, dude, nature is the key. It's not social media. That's
How did you
true.
hear about it?
Beeswax, whatever
No,
you
no,
want
the-
to put
the
it all
snail-
over
the
you,
snail
it's
trail.
gonna work.
The
Snail
lotion.
trail is gonna work.
How'd you
Anything
hear
from an
about it?
animal.
How did you hear about it?
Anything from an animal is gonna
Cow
work.
dung.
Cow dung. That's.
Hey,
I mean,
wait, hold on.
hey.
There's
Cat piss.
Africans that
Good.
there's Africans that not bathe but douse their heads in cow piss and rub
This is
cow shit.
actually legit.
Hold
This
on,
is
wait,
a
no.
thing.
We're not talking about like your escapades with golden showers and shit. I'm talking
And
about.
I'm not.
You into that or
so
no?
Can you just continue with your?
We're talking
fucking
about
thing,
Africans.
or what?
Are you into golden showers or no?
I'm not.
No.
You're not.
Nope.
Have you ever done that?
Have I
Oh, that's
done
right.
it to somebody?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of things that I've done to somebody.
So that's
Well,
a
I mean,
yes.
Specifically,
Yes,
like
yes.
you've had a chick. You ask her to pee on her.
Okay, Trump.
Not in that. Yeah, but I'm. Yes.
Yes or no, bro? You're like not
it's-
in that way. Like, yes.
when you're framing it like that, she asked you to do it. Like it didn't. Nobody asked me.
You
to
just
do it.
wanted
You just
to
pissed
do
on her
it.
without consent, bro.
You just wanted to do it. He just
Yo,
wanted to do
there's-
it.
That's all. I was just
I got a
asking,
lot
bro.
of
Have you ever
story.
peed on a chick during sex? Like,
Yeah.
What's the
Not during
weirdest thing?
sex,
Oh,
but,
what's the weirdest thing you've
No,
done
like
during
after
sex?
lunch. What was it? Not
What's the
during
weirdest
sex?
thing you've done during sex?
well, if you
Hi, if you guys
consider-
want to get real, let's fucking do it. What's the
jeez.
weirdest thing you've done
It-
during sex?
it-
And you have to be honest because this is why people
Well-
are listening. You want people to listen to your fucking podcast? Tell them what you
Hold on.
fucking did
Listen, what,
during sex.
How do you define weird? What was weird?
What do you mean you define weird? You know what the fuck is weird. Pissing on
No,
someone's weird.
My
If
weird
there's
is different than
anything
your
weirder than
weird.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't feel like that's a thing. I feel like
Weird is
whatever
weird.
your weirdest thing is.
Well, why don't
is
you
gonna
start the
be-
conversation? Go ahead.
Okay. The weirdest, what, like me?
Yeah.
The weirdest thing I've done is ate a guy's ass out. That's
All
the
right.
weirdest
Thank you
thing I've
for
ever
coming
done.
out. It's
I
been a
don't give
pleasure.
a fuck. Goodbye. It was nice to have you on the podcast.
I think we gotta pocket like the fake ending the podcast thing. I don't know. It's cringe.
It's funny.
It's not funny.
You're cringe.
Yeah.
How about that? How about your cringe? How's that sound?
Oh.
All right, so you ate some dude's ass.
Yeah, whatever. It was great, actually. He loved
Really?
it.
No,
yeah, because
wait, hold on,
he
wait.
loved it.
Forget what he liked. Did you like it?
I liked it because he liked it. So the thing is, like, it's always like a symbiotic type of.
Do you
like,
have what's that word?
Dick?
Like your personality, not personality.
Codependency?
Codependency, yes.
On eating ass?
Yeah.
What do you think by meeting me? You think I have that?
I'm asking you. I don't know. It sounds like.
I do not.
Like, I mean, would you like eating ass
That's
if
it.
he didn't like it?
I just logged in.
No.
Okay. All
No,
right. So
I
then,
wouldn't. That's
last one I
okay.
said
No, I wouldn't. That is clear. But because he liked it, it made me like it because I liked what he liked.
Exactly.
You know what
Right.
I mean?
I
So,
got you.
like,
I got you.
And I think that's like a thing with sex. Like,
Absolutely.
we do things we don't want to necessarily like would think of
That's
doing.
why I've been
but then
taking
when
care
we
of my
do it-
kids for 14 years.
Yeah.
I
you
take
gotta
care of the
take
kids.
care
It
of your
turns her on. I'm
kids.
like, oh, this is easy. You want some food, child?
It's like, who do I take care of my kids or do I go out there and eat ass? I guess I'm gonna take care of my kids. What the fuck? So, like, all right. So you ate ass.
Yeah, that was the freakiest thing. What is the freakiest thing you did?
All right. When you talk that way. Anyway,
I have great breath.
No. He's
just kidding,
into the
'cause
mic.
You ate some ass.
Whoa.
You ate
Oh,
some
it's
ass.
been like 7 years.
I'm just
so-
joking.
I have 7 years of great breath.
Yeah.
Go. What is it?
What is what?
What did you do? I'm waiting.
I didn't eat some dude's ass.
Have you ever had your ass eaten?
How
yes.
am I being honest and nobody else is being honest? Let's
Well, he's
fucking
trying
go.
to. No, I just asked him if he's ever had his
I've
ass
had
eaten.
my ass eaten.
Yeah, that's the thing. But I'm saying, what's the weirdest thing you've done, not have
Click try
experienced?
another way. Because I'm not.
Pissed on someone? That's weird.
No, it didn't,
I don't
bro.
care. Yeah, good.
It didn't. Go ahead.
And in all honesty, I don't know. I don't think I'm that fucking weird. Like when it comes to those things, like I don't think that like my weirdest thing is probably really conservative compared to like what's really out there, like eating dudes' asses and shit.
Well,
Like,
you
I
said
don't-
you've
Wait,
had your
that's
ass eaten.
weird.
Yeah, I
Eating
have.
dudes' asses is weird?
No. I'm saying no, I'm not saying it's weird. I'm just saying like my probably most extreme thing is probably not as extreme as that.
Well, just say it then. Who cares?
Well, I don't really know what it is because if
No,
it's
you guys are fucking prudes. You guys want me on your fucking podcast? Let's fucking go.
Zero-
I feel
ready?
like New York.
We did it. Zero.
I feel like
about
New
to
York.
like that.
I'm like, let's fucking
I'm gonna send
go.
it to you. I'm gonna send it to you.
like I'll tell you this. Like
No,
I am
Brandon.
always a dominant.
I don't care. I don't know. That's not good enough. I don't want to hear it.
Yo, let me.
Yeah.
So you
Let's
did
But I don't-
like.
I don't know if
move
I do
on,
anything
then.
we're
You
not
guys
gonna
aren't
move
ready
on.
for this.
We're not gonna. We're both trying to answer. Relax. You
Are
said.
Yeah,
you? Okay, I'm
so-
quiet. I'm gonna be quiet.
So you say you didn't like your ass eaten.
It's not something that I would prefer. Right. Yeah.
So obviously,
yeah, on your podcast. It's
Sasha-
not
No, I'm
what
saying
you're
in
gonna prefer
life.
on your podcast,
yeah. So
but yeah,
Sasha
you like
and I
it.
we've been together for a minute and 17 years now, and very recently, I'm just gonna say this low so my kids don't hear because they still gonna look at her like a nurturing mother.
Yeah.
But very recently, she was just I don't know, a couple glasses of wine, a little frisky, and she's doing her thing, servicing me as you would say,
Stop.
and she starts to go below the balls, gets close to the butt. I'm like, all right, don't hate it, don't hate it, and then. Everything was
I can't
okay
take a
with
shot.
me.
I'm gonna
Hold
throw
on.
up, bro.
Just everything was okay with me
Bullshit.
until. So everything was fine. I didn't hate the feeling. I'm good. Until she tried to adjust me to get a better angle. That's when I'm like, nah, like
You being
you're not-
manhandled by your chick.
When she put her hands under my legs to lift a little, I'm like, nope, get back up. There ain't
You
no
don't like
way.
that?
Ain't no way I'm about to just arch my back so you can get in there. Like
How does it feel?
Yeah, I'm
How
like-
does it feel?
before you know it, I'm gonna be like you're a man, like like
Not me. That's my
I'm
fucking boy.
I'm on all fours, like like get the fuck out of here.
Who I love, by the way, and I'm sorry you gave me great dick, but
So
your
that
sounds
was-
were weird. The sounds
So
were weird.
that was the only thing, So once I get to that point, I'm like, I can't do it because there's really
Dude,
no
honestly,
there's
if
no
it wasn't for the
there's
sounds,
no
we'd
masculine
still be
way.
doing it.
Right,
It's
right,
just
right.
There's no
fucking-
way. There's no
that's
masculine way
things
to
like
allow
that.
for it.
It's the things.
Right. You're right.
You're just on all fours, fucking arched in your back, dude.
I
Like,
can't.
couldn't do
I
it.
can't do any of that. Like That's weird to me. That would turn me off so fast.
I did, you know. She wanted me to lift up. I'm like, no,
Yeah,
fuck
like-
out of here. Like, get back.
I don't know.
back
I'm
over.
I'm gonna choke the fucking shit out of you and like
Yeah, that's elementary,
me.
bro. Been doing that shit for 20 years now.
That's
I can't like.
amateur
Yeah,
shit.
it might be, yeah, but I'm like I think I'm more conservative than most people. Like I'm not about to get like. If my girl liked licking my ass, I'd be like, all right, we're not doing this every fucking, like, that's just, 'cause I feel
It
weird.
is Tuesday
fucking-
afternoon, you
yeah,
whore.
like, I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just
okay, like
I'm
in my
not doing that.
perspective, the only reason I would do it is because I liked it. So like
Exactly, right, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's different. So like if I like
That's a different story.
If I had a thing where like, oh, I have to lick your ass, like I get that, but like I didn't. Like I just
No.
it happened and they were like, yeah, that's just fucking great. And I was like, cool. That's cool. I'll do it for you, bro. I love you.
Yeah. I have friends that used to go to the fucking Asian parlors and get their asshole licked. I couldn't do something like that.
Oh, that's not what they
Oh,
do there.
strange ass.
No, they do that.
No, they
Strange
do
licking some
that.
strange ass.
He
Good.
knows he's Asian.
Yo, why did everybody turn to you, guy?
Yo.
I'm Asian too. I am half. Yeah.
Did
yeah.
you get her or no?
What's his deal?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Ooh, he's
Oh.
a
Ask
Who are
him.
you?
What do you mean? He's right there.
ni
No, I
hao.
know
Ni
his
hao.
His name's
Amen.
Brandon.
Quinoa.
Ask him if he
Quinoa.
gets his asshole licked.
Quinoa?
Quinoa.
Quinoa, you fucking
Quinoa. That's quinoa.
quinoa.
Gefilte fish.
Gefilte fish.
I
Josh,
don't know. I can't get.
I just want to say, I'm really like,
Thank you.
fuck you.
Awesome.
That's
Whoa.
literally what I wanted
Why?
to
I
say.
appreciate that.
Oh, Jay, no, but no, fuck Josh, but like literally for you, fuck you.
Okay.
I love you guys.
That's awesome.
Anybody?
I don't need that.
I didn't say you needed. I'm asking.
Breath
if you
over
want
here.
it.
She tells you she eats ass. You're like, mint?
I'm like, if you open this up, there's toilet paper in it. There's a dude wipe.
Oh, shit.
Yo, why you snort like that?
Fuck you.
Just a fucking potpourri spray.
Fuck you, dude.
Oh, Febreze mint.
You guys are the worst. This sucks.
Yeah, right. You're having a good time, right?
I
You're
know,
having a
I'm
good time.
having a good time.
You know, isn't it an awesome feeling to just say whatever the fuck you want and not give a shit? Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I really don't
Dude,
care.
honestly, ask me anything. This is fun. Now I'm into it.
What-
Ask me
okay,
anything.
alright.
I'm good.
All right, so
I'm good. What is
you've
it?
said the weirdest thing you've ever done. What's the weirdest thing that you haven't done that you'd want to do?
Nothing.
Well,
There's nothing that no weird shit that I've never dreamed about doing anything
Are you
weirder
into,
than I have.
have you ever been tied up? Are you into bondage?
I've
Are
actually
you into-
never been tied up and I've never been into bondage, but I don't think I would like that because I like having like a
Freedom.
sense of control.
yeah.
If I'm not, I'll get turned off. Like the part of me getting turned on is getting to like jump on top or like fucking, like
Hold on, let me take some
just
notes.
being in control. I like that.
What'd you say? Let me take notes. You idiot.
You idiot.
Interesting.
I wonder if like a lot of women they have that same like they want to be in control. That's more like a masculine.
You're like, I just want to pick a
It
man up
is,
and
but
hold him
like
against
I
the
feel
wall.
like that's not true actually because
So wait,
when you're in a feminine energy,
Yeah.
you feel like sensual when you're like kind of get to like throw them down, kind of get on top, kind of like like get them into the mood. Like if you're tied up, for me, and every woman's different. It's not just me. Tied up, I wouldn't. It would kind of dead it for me. I'd be like dead. I'd be like, no, I like.
That's how I
the
like
part
it.
of what
Tied up
turns
and
me on
dead.
is to like be in control.
A little necrophilia for you.
Because I personally like to be on top, but
Yeah.
like a lot
top
of
of
women
what?
don't. On top of a fucking man.
I'll tell you what, like in the service, so co-ed living quarters, there's a lot of shit that goes down. Like there's a lot of shit that goes down.
To be fair, in the service, non-co-ed living quarters, still a lot,
There's a lot of shit that goes down.
a lot of dudes that go down.
A lot of dudes that go down. Good for you. Whatever. Go ahead. Serious.
No, I don't know. I'm just kind of lost in my own thought here. I would openly admit and say I'm probably more conservative than a lot of guys when it comes to stuff like that. Like I just won't fuck a pussy just to fuck a pussy. I don't ever get like beauty struck. I don't care how hot a chick is. Like I'm just like whatever. You're just whoever you are. I don't give a fuck.
No, that's awesome, dude. I hate that
I have dick
shit.
discipline. I don't. That doesn't appeal to me. That
I
doesn't
have
like,
discipline.
He has discipline.
What does that even mean?
like
What the fuck do you mean? What does that even mean? You know what that fucking means?
Well, I'm asking what dick discipline
there's a
means.
lot. So
Because
I
you
feel,
don't know?
I feel like, and I'm not saying that.
I have a wife, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't have to be like down boy all the time. It's like, I know that I'm going to come home and get laid. I have no discipline. I try to fuck her 24 out of every 24 hours every day.
Right.
She's like, I'm busy. Don't care. She's like, I'm taking a shit. I'm like, don't care. Like, I'm always trying to bang her.
We'll put it this way.
I'm like, always trying to bang her.
Let's put it this way. If there was a woman in front of you that was naked, wanting you to fuck her, would you always fuck her? Like, let's say you weren't with Sasha,
If
whatever.
it's Sasha, yes.
No, I'm
bro.
saying
just
if you weren't
always
with
game.
Sasha, like, would it? There's a lot of guys out there that no matter what, they would fuck anything with legs. Like they don't. It's, as long as it's warm and it's a hole, they would fuck it.
That's like a certain,
not me.
like, very pathetic, like, group of people. That is just like.
Call it whatever you want.
Yeah, I will call it that.
Most.
I'll call it that.
A lot of men, they would just. Anyway, whatever. It doesn't even matter. I'm not like I don't give a shit. Like if I met who's the hottest chick you know? I don't know. Whoever, name her. Selma.
I can only tell you the second.
Jenny.
hottest.
Jenny who?
That I work with.
Okay, let's say Jenny. If Jenny was naked in front of me, I'd be like,
I
okay,
plead the fifth.
can you stop that? Can you put your fucking clothes back on? And you know, like I don't.
That's fucking bullshit. That's fucking bullshit.
No, it's not really bullshit.
Why? What are you
I don't-
saying? You need like some sort of emotional connection to bang a chick?
Not
I love
emotional
that 'cause
connection.
I'm like that too.
Maybe
I
not
don't-
emotional connection, but I'm not. I don't get starstruck.
one
I don't
type
get
of
pussy struck.
connection.
I don't get like that's not me. I'm
You
not.
definitely need emotional connection. Just say it. Because
Well, I don't
that's
know.
actually refreshing. Just fucking say it. Because
If you're gay, just tell me, bro.
dude,
No, it's not gay. It's just like
He's like, I
he's
need a
not
connection.
gay. I
no,
need
I'm not
an
gay.
emotional connection, and I'm a slut. But I need a fucking. I need emotional connection. Well, that means I don't sleep with
Hey, did you
everybody a
clip
lot.
that? That's a clip, bro.
No, I don't care. I don't care. If you
love
catch
you,
me at
yo.
a certain time of month, I'm a fucking slut. But I need to fucking.
But that's common though. Like like women are just fertile. once
I
a
go
month,
with
right?
my primal instincts, but it like let's say that time of month comes around, I don't have an
you
emotional
schedule this
connection. I'm not
correctly?
gonna shut the fuck up.
Got it.
If I don't have a fucking emotional connection and it's that time of month and I feel that way, I won't do it. Like I won't do it to anybody. But that's what I'm saying. I need
crack me
not
up.
even emotional, but like it's not
Spiritual.
even emotional. It's like
Intuitive?
a certain type of
think I'm
like, hey, we're on the same. Like we're good. It's gonna be fine.
I think it
Like,
comes
it's
down
not-
to
It's not a purely like you're hot, is what I'm trying to say.
Right,
it's
right,
not a
right.
purely you're hot because there's a lot of hot people everywhere. Like,
Yeah.
and I'm not attracted to a lot of fucking hot people, but it's just like can we laugh together or whatever? Like,
You guys
whatever.
have a
like-
podcast.
do you guys have a podcast?
smoke cigars.
You take
Do you
ice
smoke
baths.
cigars, even though cigars make your breath smell like shit?
No, eating
Yeah,
ass
but that's
makes your
all right.
breath smell
You'll
like
still
shit.
eat it.
Like,
I don't smoke cigars. Fuck you. My breath is amazing all the time.
That is amazing.
I have amazing
She said.
breath. I have amazing breath. Fuck you.
Can you blow into the mic so the viewers know? Smell that, guys. Smell that.
Do you guys
Wow.
smell that?
Do you guys smell that?
We're in 5K.
That's a
We're in
weird
5K.
question to ask guys. Like, hey, do you
Do
guys,
you guys
smell that?
Because my breath's always good.
Yeah.
Why is that? Do you always carry mints or do you just have good
No,
breath
I
naturally?
don't always carry mint, but I will say, that's one of my things. Like, if a guy has bad breath or he
I think
smells
that's one of
like
everybody's
I won't.
things. Nobody
Not
likes.
really. I don't think
Nobody
it
likes
is,
bad
though.
breath.
Cause like I pride myself on smelling good everywhere. Like
Can you-
I'm like.
can
and
you
if,
confirm
if
this or no?
someone can,
All right, let me smell
He
your
cannot-
crotch. Let me
No.
smell your crotch.
smell my crotch.
Do it.
Smell my
Do
crotch.
it. Do it.
All right, wait. Put
My
your leg up here.
crotch
Hold on.
is
I want to put this on camera.
My crotch is great. I have a great
Wow.
smelling crotch.
You put mints in your crotch?
Do I smell like sage and lavender? Because
Yes.
you should. Yes.
You like smudged it.
I did smudge up. Not that, but I did smudge before I came here, but not that. I smudged this.
Like sage.
Smudge.
It's the first time in
sage.
J2 history.
J2 history.
That's
We're
the fir-
making
that's-
J2 history.
That is literally the first crotch sniff ever on the podcast.
Dude, smell the crotch. I don't care.
Hey,
Whatever.
That was actually pleasant. That was almost
I know.
aromatherapy.
Oh, see, my crotch is aromatherapy.
There you go.
like-
You
they
just-
should
Should
make
I charge you
no,
over this?
No, you know what?
You guys want aromatherapy?
Liz,
Smell my
listen,
fucking crotch.
you should make a candle. Liz pussy.
Oh my god, I should.
Les pouces.
Les
Make it
pouces.
French. Put a little accent over
No,
it.
I'm
So it sounds
Italian.
more sophisticated.
Yeah, bro. You can charge an extra $4 for that shit.
La
$4.
chach.
Yeah, put a bidet on the L.
I'm done. Let's go. We're going to bar.
Bidet on the L. Fucking cigarette in the P.
No, but what I'm saying is, you stupid ass little boys. I am saying everyone should fucking want to smell good all the time.
I thought you were gonna say everybody should smell like crotch.
Well, everyone, no. But yeah, but why not?
I'll tell you what. You allow that at Havana, the place is gonna have a fucking line out the door.
You're like,
Come on,
what kind of cigar do you want?
aromatherapy.
I don't. I'm not here for that.
Yeah, let me take you into the humidifier. Yes, ma'am.
like Liz, why do you have both of your legs over the armrests?
Oh shit. I'm cooked.
Oh my gosh.
No. I'm done.
I respect you so much. Like you really took a whiff. You're like,
Cut
oh,
it!
it's not bad.
Oh, yeah, no, I want to. Yeah, no,
It's
I
good.
mean, if she's pretty confident, you know,
I'm so confident.
yeah,
No?
you know, I
If I wake up tomorrow, I'm not like that confident. I'll have to take a shower. But whatever.
yeah. Hey, listen, there's certain natural, just body like. There's a
Because
natural.
if you woke up tomorrow, you'd want to take a shower too, right? Like it's just the natural way of things. Oh no, you wouldn't. You're like, no. Where's one? Okay, here's my question.
Okay.
What is the last vacation you guys have been on?
Florida.
When was that?
Last year, end of last year,
What part of Florida?
the West Coast.
Like
The
Tampa
North
or-
Coast.
Oh, Tampa?
Little 40 minutes north of Tampa. We have a house down there, so
Oh, nice.
yeah.
I fucking love Florida, dude.
That's what's
I'm
up.
happy to live in Rhode Island because we get to, like, this is our place to go. Is Florida?
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Where's the last vacation that you like? Where did that come
Where's
from?
the I was trying to change the subject.
Yeah,
but
yeah. No, where's the last vacation that you went
The
on?
last vacation California.
Scoot up. Put the mic in your.
Two fists away.
California. It was California.
Oh yeah, that's right. You went to California. You went out to visit that dude. That
Oh,
fucking-
and it fucking was.
It was horrible.
Yeah,
Why?
no,
What's up with him?
Why
It
does
was
this
weird.
thing feel so
It was
small?
weird.
Like I know it's a normal size, or just are
Listen,
we drinking a lot?
Here's
like
the thing about that. I need more tequila.
Oh, yeah, I took a nice chunk out of that.
Oh, that's
And
not
that's
even your
it.
glass. I might have tequila behind you, Jay. Actually, if you want to grab it, I don't know. It's up to you.
Yeah.
No, no. Maybe
So you went to
Brandon will.
California.
Maybe Brandon
This
will.
All right, so I went to California
You might have to
to meet this
toughen
guy
up and
I
drink
thought
whiskey.
like was my person.
Is that tequila in the middle, like next to the Gentleman Jack, or is that
What is
whiskey?
he having sex with? Oh, I forget. He likes really bad
It's
alcohol.
all whiskey.
He
All that has
likes
is whiskey.
He likes fucking Johnny Black. What the fuck?
I have. There's
forgot how
really
lame
there's
you
good
are.
whiskey in the decanter. I think that's Blue Label. No, the decanter, bro. I think that's Blue Label in there.
Right here?
Yeah, it's either Blue Label or what's the other one? Mick something? McAllen's?
Ultra. Do you guys
Like
have
it's
beer?
a
Do you have
nice one in
beer?
there.
Bushmills? What do you want?
Yeah, I want a beer.
What? I don't care. Whatever you want. I'll take whatever. I don't give a shit. Just watch behind you. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Scoot
Oh,
back in.
sorry, I didn't mean to.
Scoot back in, Liz.
Which one do you want?
Wow, is that you? Did you just like
I
move
never
around?
get
I
Modelo,
smell
so I'll try Modelo.
something fruity.
Yeah, I like Corona.
Oh no, it's a vape. Jay, push her in a little before we knock over the
I'm not
camera.
gonna push anything. Just scoot in a little. There. Liz, please. Oh,
Check
I
your
like
so this is your first podcast that you've ever been on. How do you
I've
like it?
ever-
It's been a great
it's-
experience, right? Like just like kind of weird, different, totally different.
Check
actually,
the
it's not
expiration date
different.
on
It's
it.
usually like conversations I have with everybody. But like, I love that. I love
Yeah,
that it's like
it's just
people
raw.
can listen to it.
It's raw. It's organic.
I'm trying to be very raw with
Yeah,
it.
no,
As
that's
you can
all right.
tell,
Yeah.
I'm trying to be very raw with anything.
Yeah, you're
And if
succeeding.
any questions you have, I'll be raw as fuck with them.
Okay. Yeah.
Yup. So go ahead.
I don't have any questions. I'm just.
All right. Well, you kind of.
You're ready to fucking put it out there, huh? You don't care. That's the reality.
Yeah,
I don't care either. I'm like you.
Care.
I don't give a shit either. I'll just fucking say whatever. Like,
listen,
I just am who I am.
I have.
What are you, Popeye?
Yeah,
I am what I am, and I.
I never watch reality TV. I hate reality TV.
Like,
but
well,
I have,
Popeye's a cartoon.
I'm not talking about that. I'm
Oh,
trying
that's
to
actually
start.
chicken,
So I'm
guys.
trying to start my own conversation. But I love Popeye. But
Chicken?
so I never like reality TV, like Real Housewives, like stuff like that. I started watching Vanderpump Rules a year ago, and
Wait, what is it? I'm sorry.
it's
Say it
called
again.
Vanderpump Rules.
Vanderpump Rules?
Yes. This show is about.
Can you bring that up, Brandon? I don't even know what she's talking about.
Jamie, can you bring up Vanderpump Rules? So Lisa Vanderpump.
Oh, who are
sisters? Look at us.
who are those? Those they all look like you.
So Lisa Vanderpump is very well known. She's very famous. She's opened up restaurants around the world. So
What is she famous for?
opening
Restaurants.
up restaurants around the world, and she was on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, I think. But like I didn't watch it, so
You don't watch reality TV, you said, right?
no, I'm literally telling you that I'm about this show that I used to watch, and I do still watch. So Vanderpump Rules, I started watching a year ago, but it came out 10 years ago. It was about the staff at a restaurant in Santa Monica in LA called Sir. It was about their staff and the dynamic of the staff.
Sure.
And 10, 11 years later, I'm still watching it. Insane, awesome. Like when I tell you, not like it is such a good fucking show because it's so raw. Like it tells you about all their trials and tribulations, their relationships, and how everyone fucked this person, blah 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 blah. Like so fucking cool. Like, and I forgot the fucking why I said that. But like
you were talking about this show, how wide school and
no, but is that Lala? Is that Lala? Oh, that's Ariana.
So you watch this regularly? I would.
No, the
I never
first
even
season
heard
came
of
out
it. I
a few
don't-
weeks ago.
I've
Yes.
never heard of Vanderpump.
Oh my god, you would fucking love this show.
Why would I love this show?
Because it's about 10 different characters, I would say, but
Male
like
and female mix.
male and female mix, and you get to know like who they are and their dynamic and stuff. But it's so raw. It's like literally, it's like getting to know like your friends. Like it's just. It's so
Getting
fucking
to
cool.
know
Like it's really fucking. Oh, that's James. James, that's Sheena. Fuck Sheena. Schwartz is the best though. And then you get to know about all their endeavors, and they had kids since then, and like it's so fucking. It's a.
That
great
sounds like
show.
an awesome show. I
It
would
actually
never
is an
watch
awesome
that.
show. Oh, it's Schwartz. I'm gonna meet Schwartz. Oh, that's fucking Sandoval. Oh, you have no idea what happened with Sandoval.
You're like really into the
No,
drama.
you have no
like,
idea what happened with Sandoval. Can I tell you the Scandival thing? You guys have never heard of Scandival?
No,
So Ariana and Tom Sandoval were dating for 9 years. Come to find out, Sandoval was having an affair with Ariana's best friend.
Get the fuck out of here.
Best friend. No, dude, seriously though, like this is real shit. Like
So
not like not just a show. This is real shit. He was really having a fucking affair with his best friend's fucking friend or whatever.
So wait, so
his girl's best friend.
Sandoval was dating Ariana, but
For
then
almost 10 years.
Hold on, let me make sure I'm catching up. And
Yes.
Sandoval was having an affair with Ariana's friend,
Best
friend. Do you ever like? Does a
Raquel,
quick
for
question?
7
Can I ask
months.
a question?
Yes.
Does the thought ever cross your mind like? And I can't. Do you ever sympathize with Sandoval and wonder like what the fuck did Ariana do to force him?
I do,
to-
but that's still not.
Kosher?
You don't just date someone's best friend because
Unless
someone's
she
fucked
Did you
up
deserves
with
ever
it.
date your
For
ex's
7
best
months.
friend?
If you're fucked up
In the
and
mic,
that
in the mic.
girl is getting fucked, no, I don't give a fuck.
In the mind.
If your girl is if you're not happy for 7 months, you're gonna have not even with a random girl, her best friend.
Would you ever
Yeah.
fuck one of
Dude.
your
That's
your
terrible.
ex's best friends?
Probably.
Oh, good lord.
But that's my ex's best friend. Like, we're not together anymore. But they were still together. And they were best friends. Ariana and Raquel were best friends. Sandoval fucking
probably, like,
fucked
have you thought about
Raquel. And, dude, it destroyed his life. It destroyed the dynamic
Yeah,
of
'cause
the
he's a
group.
pussy.
So the new fucking season that came out, it's like
There's
them
more
trying
than
to
one
put it back
season of that?
together. Oh, I've been watching it, and it's fucked. I'm surprised he didn't kill himself. Like this is like
Sounds like he
this
should.
is serious fucking shit right here.
Yeah, that seems dope. Right? Can you just write the name of that down? I'll probably check that out.
Vanderpump Rules, the best. I don't watch any reality show. I hate fucking reality shows. Vanderpump Rules is fucking awesome. It's funny. You fall in love with the fucking people that are actual people. They're not just characters. They're actual people that live out in LA or whatever. And then this fucking shit happened. Sandoval's a piece of shit. But I do now. I sympathize. I feel bad for him because I'm surprised he didn't kill himself because of all the hate that he's gotten for
banging his girl's best friend.
Yeah.
Poor dude.
Banging his girl's
Best friend.
Poor dude. It's got to be tough when you're forced to do that.
No, fuck Sandoval.
So
He's
wait,
a narcissist.
wait, hold on. The chicks, obviously she's a whore, right?
Which
Why,
one,
why else would he cheat on her?
Whoever that he,
All of them.
What
No,
I'm saying,
she's not.
she
She's
fucked.
stupid. She's a dumb bitch.
If
She's
she-
not a whore. She's just fucking stupid. Ariana's
But
the
if she
shit.
banged her best friend's man, she's a
Yeah,
whore.
she's a whore.
Yeah, she's a whore. But she's fucking stupid
Thank you
too.
for
Like,
revisiting
she's
that
fucking
idea. Yeah,
stu-
you're like, oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
know. She's just dumb. I think she's
Yes.
literally dumb, like a dumb 2-year-old dumb, like dumb, like fucking. She's
Wow,
dumb.
you just call 2-year-olds dumb? I just think they're learning. Like, you can't read, you
best
dumb
show
shit.
ever. I go pee.
I'm not really, personally, I don't watch a lot of TV. And I watch all the fucking dry shit. Like, I don't know. I don't watch a lot of just like episodes of shit.
Jay's better than us. He only watches
not better than
National
anybody.
Geographic
Ooh,
and
I love
History
National
Channel.
I am not better than
Jay's like,
anybody.
I don't waste my time watching TV. I
No,
watch
that's not what I'm
history
saying.
and
No, I'm a boring
pyramids
guy.
and
Like
fucking-
I like
Well,
factual
stop
shit.
what
You
you're
are
doing,
like
bro.
Yeah, no. Like I would watch shit to research and learn something because
Because you're just
I got
so
that.
fucking better, bro.
No,
No, I'm
you're
not better
dumb.
than I'm a secret nerd.
No,
like
I
closet
get
nerd.
it, bro. Yeah, man. I don't
Like I like watching nature.
I don't
and
watch.
shit.
I don't watch
What an
stupid,
asshole
dumb
smells
people
like
shit.
while you're eating it out.
Well, I
White
just
chicks
enjoy.
fucking-
I just enjoy learning while you're all watching reality TV. I'm
Nah,
so
that's
awesome.
not it. I don't
I'm so
fucking-
awesome.
I don't get caught up in that life.
All right, we're gonna wrap this up soon.
Yeah, what time is it?
It's
10-ish?
time. It's time.
It's time to.
Yeah, we've been going a couple hours.
It's
I just
so
feel like we're at that point in the night where we're a
say
little more
goodbye.
drunk than entertaining at this point.
Yeah.
It's the Bushmills, baby. Any comments? Anybody even watching? We got 0 viewers, bro. We fell off. All right, cut it then. I'd rather not be streaming than be streaming to 0 people.
Well, we haven't been consistent. Nobody's gonna know that it's just random Friday that we,
You're a bitch. Would you bang your pant? Probably. You might have to go check on her, Jay.
She's all right.
You're a big thump.
Boom. Yeah, that would be fucking hilarious.
I could go for a cigar.
I could go for cheeseburger.
Wish I had a nice fucking like vent or whatever system in the house and just smoke in the house without it stinking.
Yeah, bro, because I got some shit that would that'd be some good shit. We could play a little tunes, jam out a
Those
little bit.
vents, bro. Whatever fucking. Yeah, at least we know she washes her hands.
Yo, why don't we just open the door?
Cause it's still you can still smell it, bro. It goes here,
Go
goes
upstairs?
upstairs. Yeah. I think we were down here one time smoking. Remember, Sasha came home. She's like, "You're
Yeah,
smoking?
she's
I can
pretty
smell
pissed
it."
off. Yeah, it's pretty potent.
She's like, "I can smell it like everywhere. The kids upstairs can smell it. Everything can smell." We're just talking about your crotch.
My crotch smells amazing.
Yeah, that's what
You can
Sasha
smell
just
it.
texted me and told me I could smell that thing from up here.
No, I have very good smelling crotch.
She's like, "Did somebody open a nerd's rope down there? What is that?"
All right.
Well, this was fun. Catch me at Havana Fridays, Sundays, and Mondays. And I'll buy you a shot. Everybody come in.
You never bought me a shot.
I'll buy you a shot. I'll buy you a shot.
This was fun. I'm really glad you came on. This was
Yeah.
a good time. You're a great guest.
Absolutely.
Thank you for being
You're
honest and
definitely
opening
not
up.
introverted.
Oh, because I drank. But yes. Oh.
But yeah, so Liz, guys, I mean, we didn't really introduce her, but Jay and
Yeah,
I,
you didn't, you fucking assholes. You fucking...
Jay and please, the men are talking. Jay and I frequent this.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Jay and I frequent this cigar shop in Warwick. It's called Havana, and Liz is the most awesome bartender there. So go check her out if you're ever looking for somewhere to drink, have a cigar, have a
Watch
good
a
conversation.
game. It's a great place to watch a game.
It's a great place to just hang out.
It is. We're all family there. We all fucking talk shit to each other. It's fun. It's fun. Nobody's offended. If you're woke, do not come. I'm telling you right now. Do not come if you are woke.
Do not come.
If you have pronouns in your bio, do not come to fucking Havana. We are not accepting of you. We're not doing it.
Oh my God.
Word. I gotta fucking dap fucking Todd. I'll be like, yo, Todd, I love you.
We don't want no hims there. All right, but yeah, no. Thanks for listening. We love y'all. And
I love
goodbye.
you. Do you want me to sing a song?
Yeah, please sing.
Please.
Okay.
What song?